Hot dogs and a cold chill, we go wild just for the thrill. Cheerleaders doing their dance, crowd in a football trance. Friends and beers in every hand, living life like we planned. Let's step and go, we won't slow down in this wild football show. Let's step and go, we'll make some noise in this big crowd we know.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for another game here on Football Nation. Welcome, welcome one and all to today's live stream. This is our third game of the day, and today we've got a rematch in the NFC West. One of the best games we covered this season was the first game here with the Rams and the 49ers. Here is the rematch of that game, this time in San Francisco. The Los Angeles Rams coming into this game 6-2. The San Francisco 49ers coming into this game 6-3. Who do you guys think is going to win this game? Shout out to y'all in the chat. Thank you for checking in early and coming in from the last live stream. Quick roll call, really quick before I go into this right now. We got about 5 minutes before kickoff, maybe 6. So I'm going to start reading out some names for everyone who's in the chat. Roy Williams, what's going on? No Daffy has checked in. Dete has checked in. Julie for Hope. What's going on, Julie? Mr. Robert Zamora, welcome in as always. Country Chaos in the house. B Bowles in the house. Who else is in here with us? Living Like Larry. Checking out the rest of the division here with the Rams and the 49ers. The Ravens game ain't over yet. The Ravens game just wrapped up. Ravens are going to get the win right there. Let's see. Jackson Dart. They're showing a highlight of Jackson Dart walking off the field with his face buried in. They're showing this right now. Caleb Williams, a 17-yard touchdown run. Looks like the Bears will win that game 24-20. 6-3, the Chicago Bears now have the same record here as the San Francisco 49ers, if you can believe that. Ravens at Vikings, they're talking about all the other stuff that's happened throughout the day. Jay Sleepy Eyes, what's going on? Steve, thanks for checking in. Timestamp is also with us right now. Looks like Country Chaos. Who else, guys? Taking a look at the chat. Brian Thomas saying hello. Ancient Aliens, welcome back. Tamara, back for more. Welcome in, Tamara. Okay. All right, Tamara. Appreciate you checking in. Looks like Eric Issa is in the house as well. Common Sense TV back for more as well. Space Explorer, what's up? JSN has already scored a touchdown for the Seattle Seahawks. I love it, dude. My fantasy team is going off right now, and I have CeeDee Lamb on a bye week, so I feel pretty good about that. Baker Mayfield getting the job done. Looks like Devon A-Chain had himself a heck of a day, so I'm good for it. Michael Nesbitt saying, I'm here again. Macaroo, back for some more. I need some good bets. And it looks like 76 Robert Mills has checked in as well. Okay, chat. Okay, family. Let's take a quick look at some of these numbers here. Let's take a quick look at a comparison between these two teams. Now, Mac Jones going to be the starting quarterback today for the San Francisco 49ers, but Brock Purdy is available. So if Mac Jones struggles today, yes, you heard that right. Shanahan has decided and elected to go forward with Mac Jones, saying Brock Purdy ain't worth it, even though Brock Purdy just got paid. But Brock Purdy not going to get the start today. Offense for the San Francisco 49ers, this is it. So you're going to be – am I going to beat you this week, Courtney? Sorry. Sorry, Courtney. I mean, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. We'll do it again next year. It's okay. We'll do it again next year. Points per game. Offensively, San Francisco, 21.6 is what they are averaging on offense. Yards per game, averaging 350 yards per game. That's good for top 10. Yards per play, 5.4. That is middle of the pack at 16th. Then we look at third down efficiency. Top 3 at converting third downs. 47% success rate on third downs. And inside of the red zone, guys, they are inside the top 20, but considering that there's only 32 NFL teams, they're on the bottom half of the table inside the red zone. Points per game allowed defensively. This San Francisco 49ers defense gives up 20 points per game, almost 21, which is kind of interesting here because they are putting up barely more points than they are giving up. You would think that they would be a little more at closer to 500, but right now they are 6-3, so Good record here for the San Francisco 49ers. They have a game at home against the LA Rams. If you are a Rams fan like Wesley, who's probably out there somewhere, or if you're a 49ers fan like Courtney or CMC later, who's out there somewhere, thanks for checking in, guys. Glad to be covering this game with you guys today. This is America's Game of the Week on Fox. Do the Rams still have Marty McFly? Matty. Matty, as in Matthew Stafford? Yes, they do have Matt Stafford. Robert Samora dropping the LA Rams logos right now. Macaroon, you will learn today, says Courtney. Oh, man. Do we have to, Mario? Look at the stats. Yeah, we do, Julie. We do. But these are the numbers, guys. Y'all can make heads or tails of that. On the other side, just as a quick comparison of the numbers, the offense and the defense. Guys, this defense for the LA Rams is scary. They are giving up second fewest points per game. Less than 16 points per game is what they are averaging as far as what they give up defensively. Top 10 in yards per game. Top 5 in yards per play. They are top of the table in third down and red zone efficiency allowed. We are talking about defense right now. I hope I didn't confuse anybody. Yards per game allowed, points per game allowed, yards per play allowed, third down efficiency allowed to opposing offenses, and red zone efficiency allowed to opposing offenses. These numbers are off the charts right now. Top 5 in almost every category, top 10 in every category. This is one of the best defenses in the National Football League. Offensively, still pretty good, man. Still pretty good offensively in the National Football League. Top 10 in a couple of categories here. Obviously, when you've got guys like Kyren Williams, Puka Nacua, Tyler Higbee, and Davante Adams catching passes right now from Matthew Stafford, you're going to have a pretty good unit. You're pretty confident in who you are offensively. You know that Matthew Stafford is a big part of the engine room that drives that team. A lot of people were worried about Matthew Stafford and his availability this season because there were questions around his back. He was having some kind of back issues during the offseason. Looks like none of that matters right now because, as I mentioned, top 10 in all three of these categories, top table, third down, and red zone efficiency falling just outside of that, just outside of the top 12. But if you look at it, they are still converting inside the red zone at 60%. And this is touchdowns only, folks. This is touchdowns only. So 60% of the time, this team will score a touchdown in the red zone if they get to the red zone because you've got Kyren Williams, Puka Nacua, Tyler Higbee, and the other guys that we just talked about, Davante Adams. Okay. Quick look at the offense for the San Francisco 49ers. Not going to get a whole lot of time to go through this offense here, but the San Francisco 49ers, Mac Jones going to be the starting quarterback. Christian McCaffrey, the starting running back. We look at Jawan Jennings on one side. So Jawan Jennings, Sky Moore, and Kendrick Bourne. I still believe in the Mac Jones-Kendrick Bourne combination. I think that from New England, this carried over really well, and I think Kendrick Bourne could have himself a good day. Last time they played the Rams, I'm pretty sure that was a good day for Kendrick Bourne. Don't remember off the top of my head, but I'm trying to think back to the game that we covered, and I think that was that breakout game that I was all gassed up about more. George Kittle, going to be your number one tight end. No surprise there. But if needed, Jake Tonjes and Luke Farrell will also be available. Offensive line, Trent Williams. Then next to him, it actually is going to be Ben Branch, not Spencer Burford. So Ben Branch has ascended the depth charts here. Ben Branch going to be your left guard. At center, you'll have Jake Brendel. At right guard, Dominic Pooney. And at right tackle, Colton Mikovits. This 49ers offense is getting ready. This 49ers team is getting ready to kick off here. And we are about to see the Rams offense. So here comes the opening kickoff of the game. I still need to make some graphical adjustments here, as you guys can clearly see. Let's cut over to this right now and make some quick changes. Stats. Okay, the kickoff, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get the game started. Here's the kickoff and a return from the 10, the 15, the 20, the 25, the 30, the 35, down at the 36-yard line. 1st and 10 coming up now. So a 1st and 10 coming up now. The LA Rams Bright, beautiful, sunny day in California. Bright, beautiful, sunny day in California. This looks like a great day. This looks like a great day to be playing football. It's a great day for football. When is it not a great day for football, though? 14 minutes and 54 seconds as I make some final quick adjustments here. I'm going to turn my camera off and shrink some of this stuff down here as well, just to make everything fit, because my OCD won't let me call this game right if I've got that on my mind. So here's the snap on 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line. Matthew Stafford going to lay it out upfield. This time he goes up for it, comes down with it, but comes down with it on the white stripe right there. So the opening play of the game is going to be an incomplete pass, this time to the left-hand side, the right-hand side, and it's just out of bounds. It's that simple. That one goes out of bounds. OOB right there. Good push. 2nd down and 10. First target there was to Ferguson. Ferguson, no grab. Mario's face is still not on here. That's right. Give me 1 second while I make some quick adjustments. 2nd down and 10. Here's the drop back, looking left, winding up and throwing. Davante Adams on the grab. Davante Adams for a gain of 12. That's good for a 1st down. Los Angeles Rams. And the Rams will pick up their first down of the day. Rams getting the football to start this game. You know what that means. That means that the Rams will kick off for the second half. That means that the Los Angeles Rams will kick off for the second half. Hey, what's up? I'm still here. Don't worry. I got 14 minutes on the clock. Let's actually get that also taken care of. Start this puppy up. Motion on the field as Matthew Stafford is lined up at the 47-yard line. Here's the snap. There's the handoff. Little play action, actually. A wind-up and a throw. Catch not going to be made. Puka Nacua, the intended receiver. That pass goes through his hands. 2nd down and 10. Football remains on the 48-yard line. 2nd down and 10 at the 48. Shout-outs to all of the fans watching Football Nation today. Feels a little on the bright side here. Let's go ahead and change the tone just a hair. I think I like that a little better. I feel a little more golden. I felt a little pasty for a moment there. Nope, can't be doing that, says Julie for Hope. 2nd down and 10. Shotgun formation. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Matthew Stafford pointing to the right-hand side. Here's the snap. Stafford against the 4-man rush from the 48-yard line. A wind-up and a throw. Catch not going to be made. Are they going to call that down? They are going to say down. The catch was made, and this might be good enough for a Puka Nacua first down, excuse me. I feel like I would question the placement of that ball. Puka goes up, makes the grab, comes down with it, both feet in bounds, maybe just shy? I don't know. I don't think they're going to challenge that, though. First down coming up here. LA Rams with the football. Rams with possession. Matthew Stafford sends a man in motion. Waiting for the snap. Stafford again steps back, and another motion man. A handoff to Kyren Williams. Williams finds a gap around the left guard, and Kyren Williams will pick up 11 yards. That will be good for a Los Angeles Rams. First down. First down for the away team. It's a 1st and 10 at the San Francisco 30-yard line. 1st and 10 at the San Francisco 30. His feet were in. Dang it, says Julie for Hope. Yes, they were in. It just looked like they were in shy of the first down marker. That was my only, I guess, issue with that play, with that call. Here's the motion on the field, waiting for the snap. Right now, Matthew Stafford now has Puka Nacua in motion, the handoff. This time, it's a run to the left-hand side towards the left hash. It's a 3-yard pickup for Kyren Williams, 2nd down and 7. 2nd down. Gotta get those men wipes. I got dude wipes. Is that what you're asking about? Because we got dude wipes. For whatever that's worth. I don't know why I felt the need to say that. Why did I say that out loud? Why? Okay, 2nd down and 8. 2nd down and 8 right now. Matthew Stafford. Single back formation. Kyren Williams is the single back here. A snap and a little play action. A wind up and a throw. Catch is going to be made upfield. Not enough for the first down. Looks like Allen going to pick up about 5. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 3. So Dennis Allen picks up 3 yards right there. Nothing special. It's better than dropping the football, that's for sure. But nothing special there from Dennis Allen. Davis Allen, excuse me. Nothing special there from Davis Allen. 3rd down and 2 is what it says on my screen here. Looks like Kyren Williams in the single back formation. The official's going to blow the whistles right now, and looks like timeout going to be called here. Looks like a timeout going to be called by the San Francisco 49ers. I guess they might have had too many men on the field. Either way, let's see. Go Matty Staffy saying, Gringa Grandmas, welcome back. Appreciate you, Gringa Grandmas. Let's actually make this pop up right now. I haven't had a chance to say what's up to you guys. Haven't had a real chance to say what's up to you guys. Looks like we might be going into a quick commercial break. Go Matty Staffy saying, Gringa Grandma. I am just going to listen. Here for all the games, says the real SJ. Thanks, Mario, and family and team. The real SJ, you're the realist, man. First things first, you're the realist. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you checking in and letting us know that you're going to be hanging out with us today. Guys, gals, ladies and gentlemen, it's a 3rd down and 2 for the Los Angeles Rams inside of 49ers territory at the 49ers 23-yard line. We are counting down. It's a 3rd and short. It's a snap and a handoff to Kyren Williams inside the 15, and down he goes. 1st down. Los Angeles Rams, we are inside the red zone now. So a run here puts us inside of the red zone. 1st down, 1st and 10. My 7th consecutive broadcast, says Bobby Shook. Bobby, let's go, bro. Appreciate you, sir. Bobby checking in, becoming a regular in the house now, Mr. Shook. Cheers to you, sir. This drive, 8 plays, 49 yards. It is the opening play of this game. A wind-up and a throw. The catch is made just shy of the touchdown here. Davante Adams. Forgetting where he was on the field, Davante Adams will pick up a 1st down. It was 1st and 10. This brings up a 1st and goal from the 2-yard line as Davante Adams makes a grab for 13 yards. 1st and goal at the 2. What's going on, Krager? Welcome in. Welcome back. Salud, my friends. Salud. So here's Kyren Williams lined up in the single back formation. Matthew Stafford under center, waiting for it. He takes it. He hands this off. Kyren Williams around the left-hand side will punch this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles Rams. And the Rams will be the first to score in this game. So the Rams put 6 points on the board. A 2-yard touchdown run to the left-hand side is good for the Rams, and Kyren Williams is the first to score. 49ers will concede points. And inside the red zone, the Rams continue to impress. Thank you for checking in, Krager. Nice try. Timestamp copy version 4 saying Lambs score. Lamb's not even playing this week. There's the extra point attempt. The score is 7-0. My TV says 10 minutes and 14 seconds left to go here. Those of you who are checking in right now, man, I'm not going to kill myself on this game. I am excited to cover this game, but I'm more excited to cover tonight's game for Sunday Night Football. Los Angeles Rams, 49ers, a good game for sure. Not to downplay this game, but the Chargers going head-to-head with the Pittsburgh Steelers, that feels like a marquee game for sure. Curtis checking in. What's up, Curtis? Curtis 2K. Curtis T2K. I do have a lot of graphics to show you guys. I don't want to take my foot off the gas on the energy, but let's get locked in then. I will read some more of the chats in just a second, guys. That's the start that I feared, says Julie. That's the start that she feared, folks. We're getting close to 61, Mario. We are getting close to 61. We'll see how far we can push this thing. We'll see how far we can push this thing. Last month, we picked up 11,500 subscribers. So it was a good month last month. Cheers to you, ladies and gentlemen. It is, what, 3:30 here in San Antonio, Texas. Shout out to Country Chaos saying Steelers Nation is in the house. We will be covering the Pittsburgh Steelers later. But for now, let's break down the San Francisco 49ers defense that a lot of you guys may not recognize out here. Okay, so We'll have Bryce Huff on one side. We'll have Kalia Davis as your left defensive tackle, and Jordan Elliott going to be filling in for Alfred Collins, who has been ruled as out. Sam Okuayinonu. That's right, you heard me. Sam Okuayinonu going to be your right defensive end. At weak side linebacker, D. Winters. At middle linebacker, Tatum Bethune. And then at strong side linebacker, you've got Luke Gifford. This will make up your front seven for this 49ers defense. Gone are the days of Talanoa Hufanga. Gone are the days of, Fred Warner on IR right now. Also on IR, you got Nick Bosa. So the San Francisco 49ers defense has been beat up the entire way, guys. But a couple safeties out here, a couple corners as well. Left corner, Renardo Green. Right corner, Diamador Lenore. You should recognize those names. And Malik Mustafa and Diamador Lenore, also names that you should recognize. Now, right cornerback, Diamador Lenore going to be the right corner after the trade deadline. They've made some changes here, so this 49ers defensive depth chart a little bit off, folks. That being said, we're not going to see the defense. We are about to see the offense of the 49ers. And again, Mac Jones, Christian McCaffrey, Kendrick Bourne, Jawan Jennings, Sky Moore going to be your main wide receivers. George Kittle going to be your main tight end. Let's see what they do. They're going to call this a touchback. 49ers going to start this drive on the 35. Quick head-to-head comparison between Matthew Stafford and Mac Jones this season. Jones hasn't played every single game, but Mac Jones has been pretty good, guys, when you consider the fact that he has missed a ton. By the way, this seems almost impossible, but it is the case. They are tied in completion percentage, 67.2 to be exact, coming into this game. Football at the 35-yard line. They're setting this up right now. Let's go ahead and cut over back to our drive chart. Cutting over back to the drive chart. Opening drive here for the San Francisco 49ers. Christian McCaffrey is the single back in on the play. CMC with his hands on his knees. There's the snap. Mac Jones looks left. Mac Jones throws left. Catch is made. Looks like Jawan Jennings going to pick up 7 yards. This will bring up a second down. Second down and 3. Clock is ticking once again. Second down and 3. Jawan Jennings with the grab right now. M. Stafford, holy, saying Collins. Saying Colin Kosak. What's going on, Colin? Welcome in, sir. I feel too large right now. Let's shrink this down. Football and possession has changed over to San Francisco as well. Here's motion from George Kittle to block on the right-hand side. Christian McCaffrey looking for a gap. Not going to find anything. Second down and 2 coming up. Clock is hot once again. First and Jawan, saying Lincoln. It's first and Jawan. The real SJ saying that he's got a blurry screen on his side. I got 1600 kilobits upload speed right now. I got everything looking green on my board. Motion on the field. Here's the snap, dropping back, a wind-up and a throw. It's going to pop out on 3rd down and 2. The pass is incomplete. 3rd down and 2 from the San Francisco 43 becomes 4th down and 2 at the San Francisco 43. Mac Jones looking for Jawan Jennings on the play on the right-hand side, unable to come up with it. Looks like that should have been a foul or a penalty right now. Could have been a pass interference. The officials not throwing the flag. Jennings definitely had some contact before that football reached him, so don't know what the officials were looking at there or what the officials were officiating. And, you know, as a Cowboys fan born in the 90s, I'm not a huge fan of the San Francisco 49ers, but I just call plays like I see them. They will punt this one away, and the Rams will return down to the 14-yard line. We get a 1st and 10. 1st and 10 for Los Angeles. 8 minutes and 54 seconds left to go. I will be live again tonight, folks, for this game. I will be live again tonight for the next game, which is going to be the Los Angeles Chargers and the Pittsburgh Steelers, seeing those check in right now. Okay. Reading some of the comments here as well. Let's see, I have a NASA Gigabyte computer on my side watching the game in my other monitor. What's going on, Colin? I love it. How about those Dolphins, says Jerry. Let's go. Dude, I definitely want to look at all the fantasy scores for all the players. And you know what? Let's see if we can pull that up. Let's see if we can pull up fantasy scores. fantasy scores week. I guess we're in week 10 right now. As of right now, live updating. Oh, man, Jonathan Taylor just went absolutely bananas, guys. Take a look at this on the right-hand side of your screens. Take a look at this on the right-hand side of your screens. We're going to look at some fantasy scores right now across the league here. See if I can't shrink it all into fit. Okay, you guys ready for this? Because this is kind of banana sandwich here. Okay, let's get rid of that real quick. Jonathan Taylor, 49 fantasy points. Devon Achane with 40. Davis Mills with 31. Davis Mills, the quarterback, with 31. Baker Mayfield with 28. I think we can shrink this down to just be the flex. So let's look at just flex players. Devon Achane, number 2. Travion Henderson, number 3. Drake London, number 4. Jalen Naylor, number 5. Obviously, the day ain't over yet. Emeka Egbuka down there. Nico Collins with a big day as well. If we look at just quarterbacks, those fantasy points looking a little different. Davis Mills with 31. Baker Mayfield with 28. Caleb Williams with 26. Jackson Dart with 25. Josh Allen. Bro, what kind of world are we living in? Davis Mills, Caleb Williams, Jackson Dart all had higher fantasy points than Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes. Well, Mahomes is out, but more than – I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand what's happening this fantasy season. Things have been very, very interesting this fantasy season. Just thought I would share that with those of you who like your fantasy football as much as I do. Bring up the stats one more time. Okay, y'all, let's get locked back in. Los Angeles Rams going to take over right now. It's a 1st and 10 at the Rams' 14-yard line. 1st and 10 after the punt away from the San Francisco 49ers. 49ers opening drive ended in no points. The Rams opening drive took 5 minutes off the clock and ended in a touchdown. A flag coming through right now, so the opening play of this drive going to result in a penalty. 8 minutes and 49 seconds here. Looks like this is going to be something. I got a 1st and 10. No gain. Offsides on the defense here. So offsides on the San Francisco 49ers. Penalty on the defense. This brings up a 1st and 5. So replay 1st down, 5 yards, 1st and 5. Okay, go Rams, saying Gary. How much yard gain? 5-yard penalty. Replay 1st down. 1st and 5 at the 19-yard line, just shy of the 20-yard line. Motion on the field here, waiting for the snap. Here it is, dropping back. Matthew Stafford steps into the pocket. Stafford to the right-hand side. He will scramble. He's being chased. He's got to get rid of it. Throws that thing away. 2nd down and 5. Matthew Stafford running for his life right now. Running for his life. They're highlighting Jared Goff. Looks like a good touchdown play for Jared Goff. Catch will be made there. Looks like Jahmyr Gibbs on a slant route. Going to catch a receiving touchdown today to open things up for the Detroit Lions. Okay. Yes, and my aunt is not happy about it, says Jeff Metterling. Good pressure, saying Julie. Let's go, Julie. 2nd down and 5 from the 19-yard line. Waiting for the snap here. Motion on the field. Matthew Stafford under center takes the snap. Play action. Dropping back, looking right, throwing right. Catch is made out to the 25, and down goes Colby Parkinson picks up about 6 yards on the play. That's good for a Los Angeles Rams. 1st down. Colby Parkinson, the tight end, makes the grab. 1st and 10 for LA at the 26. Los Angeles Rams advance to the 26-yard line. It's a fresh new set of downs, and the 49ers continue to get backed up. This beat-up defense for the San Francisco 49ers has to find a way to still get some pressure on Stafford here. There's the snap and a handoff to the right-hand side. There goes Blake Corum, and Corum picks up. Looks like a good gain of about 15. A big 1st down here for the LA Rams. Rams pick up another 1st down. Blake Corum getting a trap play. Good block by Davis Allen on the right-hand side to open that up. A beautiful trap, dude. You only see that in Madden. Great job to put a block on the right side. They timed that perfectly, man. Blake Corum picks up 15 yards. It's a 1st and 10 at the 41. 7 minutes left to go here in the first. Matthew Stafford fakes the handoff. A windup and a throw to a soft spot. Catch is made. Davante Adams will pick up 23 yards inside the 40. Down at the 36. 1st down, Los Angeles. Wow. A 23-yard rope delivered there by Matthew Stafford into the gloves of Davante Adams, who had a nice little jab step on an in route. I don't think anyone was expecting that dig right there. Good dig by Adams, and it looks like we have an injury on the field. So hold the phone. Looks like San Francisco 49ers do have an injury right now. We're in big trouble, says Julie. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, indeed. So there's an injury on the field to one of the starters on the San Francisco 49ers unit. That does not give me a whole lot of confidence here in this 49ers defense. Nope, no cussing in Mario's chat, says Ultravolva. LA for the win, saying Colin Kosak. Yikes. LA came to play, says Guy Fortune. Sure did. Rams are marching right now. LA for the win, saying Colin. No more injuries. Can't afford a single one, says Julie Hope. Okay, Mac Jones, I need 200 passing yards, says McMillan. All right, guys. All right. We are in the middle of a quick commercial break. Let's do another quick analysis, a quick comparison here. So these are the quarterback numbers. I think what makes sense is to go from quarterback to the wide receivers here. Just a head-to-head comparison. In the first quarter, we have 6 minutes and 40 seconds left to go, but Matthew Stafford today, 69 passing yards. Mac Jones today, just 7. So Mac Jones definitely not showing up. Matthew Stafford having himself a good start to today's contest. That being said, the wide receiver comparison is as follows. Both teams have been pretty good here. Now, the Rams are the best team through the air in football right now. 258 passing yards, receiving yards per game for the LA Rams. Meanwhile, the San Francisco 49ers at 255. Guys, that's a difference of just 3 yards, and it's a 4-point difference as far as the difference between first place and 5th place. Reminds me a lot of DraftKings, actually. That's a big step, even though it's a tiny difference right now to go from 1st to 5th. Tiny difference in the pass game. We look at targets per game. 36 targets per game for the 49ers, 34 targets per game for the Rams. Receptions per game, catches made, right? That also adds up. This kind of just lets you know the health of the offense. Average yards per reception, both of these teams inside the top 10. Let's see what the Rams do here on this following play coming back from the injury. It's 1st and 10 at the San Francisco 36. 1st and 10 in San Francisco territory from the 36. Here's the snap, a little play action. Stafford looks to the left, throws to the left. Looks like Smith going to get the catch inside the 25, down at the 22, and that's good for a Rams 1st down. You know, I've seen Smith out there on the field all day, definitely drawing a start today. Xavier Smith looks like he's getting more snap action than Jordan Whittington right now for the LA Rams. That's good for a 1st down for Los Angeles. 138 total yards for the Rams, just 8. I'll bring this up. You can see it. 123 total yards for the LA Rams, just 8 for the San Francisco 49ers. Matthew Stafford steps, fakes the handoff again. Going to slap the football while on the run. Going to wind up and throw this thing away. That goes out of bounds. 2nd down and 10 with 5:41 left to go. Football at the San Francisco 22-yard line. Incomplete pass. 2nd down and 10. Also don't know why the graphic down here has this. That makes no sense. They're not in the end zone. At least not yet. I've got a 1st and 10 becoming 2nd and 10. Let's scroll down just a hair here. 2nd down and 10. The ESPN has it down below. Stafford From the 23-yard line, outside of the red zone in an empty backfield. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Here comes the blitz. A quick throw to Puka Nacua. Makes the catch. Gets some blocks. Puka to the 10. Puka to the 5. Puka to the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. And the Rams will score a touchdown now. Maybe that's why it was the way it was. Touchdown, Puka Nacua. And that's why, I guess. Oh, it was unfortunately too aggressive, says Colin. Good catch made there for Puka Nacua at the 23-yard line. Breaks a tackle, breaks 2 tackles, goes all the way to the end zone. Those arm tackles are not bringing down that man. Here comes the extra point attempt. The extra point attempt to make this a 14-0 game. The kick is up. The kick is good. And it is 14-0 Los Angeles Rams. With still time left to go here in the first quarter. I don't want to count the 49ers out, but we're starting to lean towards a one-sided contest here. Don't want that either. Shout out to you guys in the chat. This could get ugly, says TBM. Okay, where are my 49ers fans at? 49ers already waving the white flag. Oof. Do we have 49ers fans in the chat right now? Looking for the 49ers fans here. Anything red will let me know. If you drop red hearts, red circles, a stop sign, anything red, maybe the 49ers logos. We got Courtney and Tamara checking in right now with the San Francisco 49ers logos. Thank you, Tamara. Thank you, Courtney. Wamba checking in. I am saying Steve. Stephen Boyd checking in. Niners gang in the house. Bold. Thank you for checking in. Another defensive touchdown for the Seahawks for Lawrence. Oh, wow. Let's go, Leroy. That's crazy. Guy Fortune saying the Rams are looking pretty good. Seahawks will sweep the NFC in the second half of the season. Good take right there, Julie. Hey there, being a diehard 49ers fan, it hurts every time someone gets injured. Yeah, because you guys are already so beat up, Emery. You guys are already beat up pretty bad there for sure. W. Chan, what's going on, homie? Appreciate you checking in, W. Chan, for the Broncos. Creativity drop in the red. Here we go, 49ers fan, 49ers fan, 49ers representing, 49ers representing right here. Because I'm a Rams fan, you guys deserve some recognition. Okay. Rams fans? How many Rams fans do we have in this house right now? Where's my Rams gang? Where is my Rams gang? Looking for the Rams logos now. Looking for anything blue. Looking for anything blue. Let's see where you guys are at. Cheer. What's up, Snaz? Thanks for checking in. There we go. Robert Zamora checks in for the Rams. We got Carey for the Rams. No Daffy. LaShawn in for the Rams. Living like Larry with a big thumbs down. Here we go. Colin checking in. I got blue and gold right now. David Bacco saying Rams for today. Just for today. Duff Lock, appreciate you. Looks like Space Explorer saved checks in right now. Thank you, saved. No such thing as a real Rams fan, says Jeremy. Falling in line. What's up? Carrie, hello. Chupaconda, what's going on? We got Dan Kroll checking in. Ivan, also a Rams fan. What's up, Ivan, Earth Citizen? Shout out to you, my friend. Okay, guys. Y'all are here. You guys are live. We are live as well. Let's get back to this action, folks. Here's the kickoff, and no return as this sails through the back of the end zone. This will end up bringing up a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line, and the San Francisco 49ers going to get the football. So far, San Francisco has only managed to muster up 8 total yards. That's it, guys. That's not a typo. I'm not making that up. You can see it for yourselves on the right-hand side. Looks like we're gonna get a modest gain here from Christian McCaffrey on the opening play of this drive. Should be a 3-yard run since CBS is slightly ahead of my TV. We'll call it as it pops up. So, shotgun formation. Motion on the field from Kendrick Bourne. It's a snap and a handoff to the left-hand side. It is a 3-yard run to the left hash for Christian McCaffrey. It brings up a 2nd down and 7. 2nd down and 7 for CMC and the San Francisco 49ers. Go CMC, says Cody McCarver. Detroit Lions are about to score as well, says John. Okay, John. Mr. Jackson. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. 2nd down and 7. Single back formation as Kendrick Bourne goes to the top of the screen, dropping back. Mac Jones. Whistles come in. This could be before the play. This could be a false start. I think it will be. It is going to be a false start on San Francisco. That'll be a 5-yard penalty, and this will bring up a 2nd down and 12 now. Courtney saying, I apologized a trillion times. 2nd down and 12. 4 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Mac Jones taking a look. Kittle is the motion man as he goes to the bottom of the screen. From the 33-yard line with the play clock winding down. Double zeros on the clock. The snap coming in. Looking, throwing, catching out to the 46-yard line. Call it the 47. An extended grab. Full stretch right there for George Kittle. Kittle makes the grab, and that's a 1st down. San Francisco. 2nd down and 12. George Kittle makes a heck of a catch out upfield. Moves the football to where it's got to go. Looks like a 13-yard grab right there. 13-yard gain. Football now at the 47-yard line. Motion from Kyle Juszczyk. It's a snap and a little play action again. Mac Jones will wind up and throw. Catch is made upfield by Jawan Jennings. There's a flag on the play. 3:45. Jawan Jennings looks like he grabbed the 1st down. Let's find out what this flag is. More laundry. It's laundry day. Let's find out what the officials have to say. What's up, guys? Welcome to Football Nation. Illegal hands to the face. This will be on the defense. On the defense for the Rams. The penalty will be declined. So illegal use of hands to the face on the LA Rams. It was a big 14-yard catch there for Jawan Jennings. They're going to say, no thank you. We'll take the 14 yards instead of the 10 or whatever it is. Here we go. 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line across midfield. Mac Jones not in on this play. Will take the snap. Looks left. Looks to McCaffrey. It's tipped at the line of scrimmage. 1st and 10 incomplete. 3 minutes and 24 seconds. 2nd down. Okay. You guys still following me? Are we still on the same page? Am I rambling to the empty void? I hope you guys are still with me here. I want to make sure that I'm holding y'all's attention and that I'm actually engaging with you guys. If I'm rambling and just shooting into the wind here, what is the point of that? Right now it's a 2nd down and 10. The football at the Los Angeles Rams 39-yard line. A shotgun formation. Waiting for it here. Mac Jones with McCaffrey to the right. Here's the snap. The blitz coming in. A quick wind up and a pitch. Jawan Jennings makes the grab. He fumbles the football. It's going to be recovered by the LA Rams. The Rams with a kickoff or a fumble return out to the 40-yard line. It's a 1st down Los Angeles as Kinchins picks up the football. 1st down Rams. Jawan Jennings going to fumble that ball right there. Oh, my goodness. Landman forces the fumble. It is recovered by Cam Kinchins. Landman with the fist popping that one out. And Jawan Jennings clearly upset on the sideline. It's a 1st and 10 coming up for the Los Angeles Rams. Man, this is tough, man. This is tough. This is tough. So, I'm sorry to the 49ers fans. That must feel like, well, ladies don't understand that feeling, but that must feel like a gut punch. They'll understand that one if it's happened before. You never know. Anyways, I was going to feel it. It probably feels like a kick to the jewels there for the 49ers fans to lose the football that close to the red zone. From the 39-yard line, he coughed up the football at the 26. So 6 yards shy of the red zone, Jawan Jennings loses the football, and the Rams pick it up. It's now a 1st and 10 for Los Angeles at the 42. We're still in the first quarter of this game, and the Los Angeles Rams, man, are laying it down thick. The Los Angeles Rams really pouring it on right now. THX saying, thanks, Mario. Yeah, sorry, 49ers fans. Sorry, Tamara. I'm sorry about that. Aaron Donald graduated from the same high school as me, says Bobby Shook. That's cool. I made sure to like the stream, too. Thank you, Space Explorer. Thank you very much. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you for letting me know. I think that this live stream right here, just based off of the, I guess, size of the crowd right now, guys, you know, I love doing these live streams. I'm starting to wonder if it's worth doing the 12 o'clock time slate, because I feel like those 12 o'clock games, if you don't get a chance to do the pregame, you never get to the numbers that you want to get to. I feel like the pregame is just so important on these channels. Did not get a chance to do so today for this one, but I guess it really just doesn't matter. We're here. We're live. Less than 1,000 votes on this one right now. Who will win this game? Looking for a couple more participants right now. That hurt for fantasy, saying LT Spears. WFU, thanks for checking in. D-Law has 2 defensive touchdowns, says Brendan. Oh, man. It's important to me, says Space Explorers. Let's see. A kick in the jewels. That's it, MB. It's got to feel that way if you're a 49ers fan. It's got to feel that 28-0. Oh, country chaos. That is brutal. The Seattle Seahawks, wow. That is big numbers for Seattle. Let's get locked in right now. Los Angeles Rams, 41-yard line, waiting for the snap. A handoff, this time Kyren Williams up the middle, down at about the 45-yard line. We'll call that a 4-yard pickup. Second down. Clock is hot. Second down and 4. Second down and 6, excuse me. Second down and 6. Tamara saying, I felt it, Mario, minus the jewels. That's fair. That's fair. Okay. WFU. Cheers, man. Cheers. Okay, man. Let's do this thing. Second down and 6. Matthew Stafford, 8 of 12 today, 105 passing yards and 1 touchdown. Here he is lining up under center with Kyren Williams in the backfield. Motion, here's the snap, a little play action, blitz coming in. Stafford, cool, calm, and collected, up in the air. Is that intercepted? No, I think it hit the ground. Davante Adams was the intended receiver. Almost picked off on a tip drill right there. This will bring up a third down and 6. Davante Adams. Almost, man. That hit the deck. I think if Brown would have committed sooner to that, he might have actually plucked that out of the sky. But instead, the football hits the deck. It's a third down and 6, and the Rams looking for a big conversion. Los Angeles Rams at the 45-yard line. Matthew Stafford with a man in the backfield. It's Kyren Williams lined up about 5 yards behind the other wide receivers. I see 2 players in motion. They've got to get set now before the snap. There it is. A blitz again. Stafford will wind up and throw. Catch is made. Puka Nacua, the 45, down at about the 40. That's good for a first down, Los Angeles Rams. First down, Los Angeles. San Francisco territory. That's a catch for 15 yards from the LA Rams 45 to the San Francisco 40. Puka Nacua makes a 15-yard grab. That's got to hurt again. 49ers defense dealing with all kinds of issues. The offense, though, has no excuse. I guess Brandon Ayuk being gone is a bit of an excuse, but this team is getting healthier offensively. Going to have to figure that out. Here's the snap and a handoff to the right-hand side. Here's Kyren Williams, who picks up about 6 yards, maybe 7 on the play. This time from the 40-yard line, they get to the San Francisco 33. So this will bring up a second down and 3 on a 7-yard run. Krager with $3 super chat. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you, Krager, for your super chat, my friend. Every penny helps. Thank you very much. We're getting dog walked today, says Julie. Oh, Julie, reading you type that. Single back formation, Xavier Smith is the motion man here. Quick audible going to be called by Matthew Stafford under center. Play clock winding down. Seems to be a little confusion. Looks like timeout going to be called by the Los Angeles Rams. They want to avoid the penalty on second down and 3. Didn't think they were going to get the playoff in time. Second down and 3 coming up. Jordan! Thank you, Jordan, with the $2 super chat saying, Brock Purdy killed my fantasy this year. I'm sorry. You know, it's really hard to try, especially if your fantasy league doesn't have an IR slot. It's really hard to try to calculate those things. I've been sitting on Brandon Ayuk on my team and Jaden Reed on my team with no IR spots. I drafted well, but I've had to cycle through some, kickers and defenses and all of that stuff, Jordan, just to survive some of these bye weeks right now because I had players on IR who are not active. So if you pick up players who are injured, and I don't think he's on IR anymore. He's actually available for today's game, but anyways, I digress. 20 seconds on the play clock, 2nd down and 3. After the timeout, a quick snap and a handoff from the 33-yard line. Kyren Williams on 2nd down and 3 will pick up a total of 9. That will work. That means 1st down. Los Angeles Rams. 1st down. 1st down for the Rams. Kyren Williams picking up more yardage here. Down at the 24-yard line. We're just outside of the red zone. We should see one more play here before the end of this quarter. I'm late to start my clock. We got about 30 seconds here before this quarter's over. Kyren Williams, little handoff to him. Williams will pick up a yard or 2 on the play. This will bring up a 2nd down. I think I got a 2nd down and 8 coming up when we get back. But this will take us to the end of the quarter. This will take us to the end of the quarter. And we'll go ahead and move on to quarter number 2. This is going to be a long game, says Dutch. Tamara saying, great job to the moderators. Thank you, Tamara. And shout out to the moderators. I do appreciate you guys being here right now. Then again, 2 of our mods are San Francisco 49ers fans. So appreciate y'all being here right now. Appreciate y'all being here right now. So this is the end of the quarter, guys. Ooh, look at that. We are 6 subscribers away. You know what I'm going to say. I'm not going to say it, though. I'm not going to say it. I think you know what we're looking for. We are very close. Okay. Pete checking in saying C-Mac, CMC busting loose here, gang. Let's see if it happens. James Dagon saying Chargers tonight to beat the Steelers. Ooh, James, it's probably going to happen. Let's see. Hi, Football Nation. Lorenzo Rapolo, ¿qué onda, mi amigo? Bienvenidos, señor. Dice Football Nation. Tsunami saying, Football Nation, you're the GOAT. And cheers to you, Tsunami. Appreciate that. Oh, no. Violet Star saying 6-7. 6-7 subs left. Yeah, we were actually – thank you, guys. Hey, that's the next shelf up. That's the next shelf up. That's the only way to do this, guys. A lot of people get over here, and they're like, oh, I'm going to be a YouTuber. I'm going to pick up 100,000 subscribers in my first year. No, you're not. It's hard. I mean, if you do, congratulations, man. But we've been at this for 3 years now to get to where we are at this point. And 60.7, not 6.7, 60.7 is still a really good level to be at. Like, I am proud of what has happened here on this channel, man. I'm excited to see on this path, this road that I can't predict of where we're going to go. Like, this is just going to be good. And I've got my fingers crossed that we'll hit that silver play button by the end of the basketball season. But if we don't, we are going to do a fundraiser and try to get either $100,000 raised for a charity or reach that 100,000 subscribers mark, whichever comes first. That's something else. That's down the road. But I've got plans for the future on this channel. If you're new to this channel, welcome. My name is Mario. If you want to learn more about Football Nation, you can check out my website, www.footballnationusa.com. Right now, we are in the middle of a commercial break in between the end of the first quarter and the start of the second quarter. When we get back from the commercial break, it will be 2nd down and 10 at the San Francisco 24, just outside the red zone. I actually think it should be a 2nd down and 8 when we get back. I think I might have a typo over here on my screen here. But thank you, Mike. Appreciate you. I really do appreciate you guys. Really do appreciate you guys. Okay, y'all, let's get back to the action. Enough about what I got going on here. You guys don't care about that. You guys care about football, and I'm going to bring it to you. Let's go. So, coming out of the commercial break, the Los Angeles Rams just outside of the red zone. They're calling it a 2nd and 10. I thought that first down picked up a couple of yards, but we are at the 24-yard line. A snap, a wind-up, and a toss. Left-hand side, looks like Higbee going to get inside the 10-yard line. It's 1st and goal right there. 1st down, Los Angeles Rams. 1st down for the Rams. 1st and goal for the Rams. We are inside of the red zone officially now. Let's see if Los Angeles can cap off this drive. Up by 14, it's 1st and goal, and the 49ers need a big stop here. Clock is hot after that catch. I'm going to try to catch this back up. Here's Matthew Stafford. Under center, Kyren Williams behind him. Motion again from Xavier Smith. Kyren Williams gets the carry inside the 5, down at the 4. This brings up a 2nd down. 2nd down and goal coming up now. Uh-oh. The 49ers in trouble here, down by 14. 49ers defense trying to get a stop, but really the 49ers offense needs to get it together. Christian McCaffrey with just 4 rushing yards today. Total passing yards 46. By the way, CMC has been pretty bad at running the football this season. He's only got 4 rushing touchdowns in 9 weeks of football. 2nd and goal, the snap, a little play action as Matthew Stafford fakes the handoff. Stafford scrambles to the right. He winds up and throws while running out of space. The catch is going to be made. Davis Allen scores the touchdown. Touchdown, Los Angeles. And the Rams will score 6 points there, making it a 20-0 game. 20-0 with 13:41 left to go. Okay, folks, that's it right there. It's 20-0, the extra point attempt coming up now. Sean McVay in the sun on the sideline. Sean McVay, good solid coach right there. Here comes the extra point attempt, guys. The score is 20-8. Waiting for the snap right now. And if Brock Purdy is available, they might as well start bringing Brock Purdy out now. Here comes the extra point attempt. It's 21-0. Now, Brock Purdy has not been ruled out for today's contest, folks. You heard that right. Or maybe he has, according to ESPN. Brock Purdy said that he wasn't ruled out to start this game, but now it looks like he is listed as inactive. So, looks like they're going to have to deal with it. Yikes, bro. Oof. 49ers fans, how are you guys feeling right now? You guys not really happy about what you're seeing right now? I'm curious to know what my 49ers fans are feeling right now. Waiting to see if there's going to be a group therapy session about this for the 49ers fans. Sorry, guys. I feel sad, says Courtney. Purdy inactive today, says David Bacco. That is confirmed. Thank you, David Bacco. As bad as the 49ers are right now, at least they aren't doing as badly as the Cardinals. Sorry, Cardinals fans. I'm sorry. Saying Dylan. I plead the 5th, says Mike. We need a nap, says Moral Curiosity. This is Rams house. Lamar rubbing their noses in it. No, get Purdy in there. Make him step up and do it, says Stephen Boy. Okay. What's going on, Colin? Let's see. Celebrating Grand Rapids, Michigan. Looks like Rach Elf in the house. Rach Elf. What's going on? Carson saying, oh, Purdy is out. That's why it's so bad. No, it's making total sense right now, says Carson. I'm enjoying it, says Jesus Leon. Jesus, that's it, bro. Rams need to win the Super Bowl. Honestly, bro, the Rams, someone asked me the other day what my way too early Super Bowl predictions are this season. Ooh, and actually, let's turn this on and turn this on for the trivia quiz at halftime. Halftime, we'll do that trivia quiz, but we're nowhere near that right now. Dude, do you have one of those, is that an NFT? What are those called? Chilled Apes? What is that? What is that NFT called right there? I can't remember. Zach Taylor, looking at you right now, buddy. Looking at that photo right there. Looks like Jordan checking into the chat. How about my Ravens making a comeback on the season? 3 wins in a row, dude. Just to highlight what you just said right there. 3 wins in a row for Jordan's Ravens, man. Shout out to that. Not so beakless. Bet we win the division. Mario, we still got the 5 gifted on it. Let's go, Jordan. Rock and roll, man. Appreciate you checking into the chat, Jordan. Yeah, I can see the Seahawks winning the Super Bowl this season. Well, they are gonna have to get through the LA Rams as well, man. Let's not underplay what the LA Rams are doing right now. That defense for the Seattle Seahawks does feel like Legion of Boom 2.0. Bro, okay, pause. Kickoff, Rams just sent this back to the San Francisco 49ers. 49ers have a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 at the San Francisco 35-yard line. Courtney saying, at Mario's house. Let's go, Football Nation. Whose house is this? Let's go, Courtney. It's our house, guys. It's our house. It's the effing house. Here's the move. And it looks like a little play action here. Mac Jones going to check it down to Christian McCaffrey, who gets out to the 42-yard line. Another super chat coming in. I'm back, Football Nation. Let's go, Halivard. That'll be a catch and a gain of 5 for Christian McCaffrey here. 2nd down and 5 coming up. The clock is hot. They are highlighting Zach Charbonnet and highlighting some of the big gains that we've seen right now. Thanks for checking in, Halivard. Smagger not happy about the scoreline right now. Motion on the field, the snap and a toss to CMC. CMC going to run forward and do Christian McCaffrey things. He'll pick up 6 on the play, and this should bring up a 1st down. 1st and 10. Football out to the 45-yard line. Call it the 47 after that run. 1st and 10 at the 47 after Christian McCaffrey gets a good solid run up the gut. 12:45 left to go here in the first half. Our house in the middle of our street. Our house. What's up, Steve? Saw that. 1st and 10, motion on the field. A toss to CMC. A couple of blocks there. Not going to really work out. Going to be a 2-yard gain. 2nd down and 8. Purdy issues, all because of a toe. You know, we've seen a lot of toe issues, a lot of turf toe hurting players, a lot of turf toe forcing not just Brock Purdy to go down, but we've seen the same thing happen to our boy Joe Burrow. Joey B dealing with the same turf toe issue. How about them Dolphins 0.0 saying Mike? David scripted, says Krager. Okay, 12 minutes on the board. From the 49-yard line, here's the snap and a wind-up and a pitch. The catch is made. George Kittle, my skittle, past the 35, down at the 30, down at the 31-yard line. 1st down, San Francisco. George Kittle with a 20-yard grab, and all of a sudden Levi Stadium starting to come to life. Maybe the 49ers can get a touchdown here. A touchdown for the 49ers would definitely put them in a much better mood and would definitely help the morale of this team. They seem to be beaten down right now, but this game is far from over. There's plenty of time left to go, and a touchdown here would make it a 2-possession game with time left. Even a 2-possession in a fourth quarter is still surmountable. A toss to the left-hand side for Brian Robinson Jr. He will use the Kyle Juszczyk block and pick up 10 yards. Call it a gain of 11. Great block by Kyle Juszczyk and good awareness to use that block by Kyle Juszczyk by Brian Robinson. Beautiful, beautiful block there by Juszczyk. And Brian Robinson going to get the toss. Brian Robinson Jr. picks up 11 yards. That's a 1st down. 1st down picked up for the San Francisco 49ers. It's a 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the 20-yard line, here's the snap and a handoff to the left-hand side. This time, Brian Robinson Jr. going to fight his way forward for a gain of about 2. So this gets us to the 18-yard line. It's a 2nd down and 8. The clock will stay hot. Here we go. That's better, says Julie. That's better. She says, nah, I read the script. Rams win and cover -5.5. I've got a 2nd down and 8 at the LA Rams 18-yard line. 10 minutes and 13 seconds on the board. Rams backed up into their own red zone. San Francisco 49ers making their move. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. I think I started Jacoby Brissett, so I might be screwed. Looking to the right, a wind-up and a throw. Christian McCaffrey makes the catch. McCaffrey down at the 13-yard line. 3rd down and 3 coming up right now. Yeah, man, Jacoby Brissett totally cooked me. He's been killing it for the Cardinals lately, but Jacoby Brissett absolutely roasted me in fantasy this week. Jacoby Brissett absolutely killed me in fantasy this week. That's my fault for trusting him. 7 plays in. We got a 3rd down and 3 from about the 13-yard line. Christian McCaffrey fighting for the 1st down. I don't think he'll get it. It's a 4th down and inches coming up now. Oh, no. Do they go for it or no? Do they go for it or no? Fourth down. Oh, no. Fourth down and 1. Fourth down in inches for the San Francisco 49ers. They need just a half a yard. Mac Jones on fourth down is 7 for 9. Here's the snap on 4th and 1. CMC to the left. Christian McCaffrey for no gain. It's a turnover on downs. First down, Los Angeles Rams. Oh, man. They went for it, and the choice to go for it, a bad one. 8:40 left to go, and the Rams are just destroying the 49ers right now. The Rams are just killing the 49ers right now. 1st and 10, Los Angeles Rams. From the 11-yard line. That's brutal. There is a disgusting score brewing in Detroit, says Goofball. At least it's deep, says Giggity. No, says Cragger. Yes, says Henry. I love it. Please no fumble this drive. Okay, Emery, thanks for checking in. Go for it, says Halliburd. Rams will win by 30. Feeling that way. Is this Saturday Night Live? Says Todd Tier. If it was, we'd have more cowbell. Hey, we need more cowbell. You're talking to my boy all wrong here. 49ers stink right now. Ugh, it's hot in Phoenix. WTF, says Courtney. Ball broke the line, says Julie. We'll see. There's a big difference when a team gets a full week of practice as opposed to just a couple of days coming off of a Thursday night. That's true, Sam Pike. That's a good point that you made. So Sam is making the point that when a team plays late or coming off of a Thursday night, like the short breaks make a big difference for sure. Andy saying, forget that. Snipey saying, sourdough. Okay. Definitely need some offense, saying Kevin Palmer. Thanks for checking in, Kevin. Looks like Tamara saying, my jewels are starting to hurt again. Sorry, Tamara. Ouch. Girl, it's 90. Is it 90 degrees out there? We just got a cold front here in San Antonio. We're out for revenge. What did they do to us early this season in our house for what they did early? Yeah, what was that, week 4, LaShawn? It was week 4 where the 49ers got the win over the LA Rams. Rams coming back for some revenge right now. That's what LaShawn Korb is saying. Out for some revenge. What do you think, Rams fans? Feeling better for it? It's 90 degrees for you too, Colin? That's brutal. Todd Tier saying the family jewels, that's it. Those are the ones. 49ers getting kicked in them right now. 49ers fans getting kicked in them right now. Let's get back to our drive chart. We're loving this, says Patricio. Patricio Joseph. The suit is black, not. The suit is not black. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Appreciate you, Snaz. Thanks for checking in with the Borat reference. From the 11-yard line, it's a 1st and 10 for the Los Angeles Rams. A snap and a handoff to Blake Corum, who just looked like Blake Corum. Do you guys remember the Most Extreme Elimination Challenge on Spike TV? It looked like he got hit by one of those. Oh, man, Blake Corum just got He ran into his own guy and fell down. That's got to be embarrassing. He goes backwards on the play. Blake Corum almost does the Mark Sanchez butt fumble right there. That was quite comical. Bad run from Blake Corum. 2nd down and 11 coming up. 2nd down and 10-ish right here. Blake Corum still the running back in on this play, standing to the right of Matthew Stafford on 2nd and 10 from the 11. He gets the carry and goes backwards again. Ends up bringing up a 3rd down and 11. Waiting for this to be broken up right now. Still turned it over, says Emery. Now, in the NFC West, they're highlighting Seattle up 6-1, LA Rams, or Seattle is 6-1, LA Rams are 6-1, 49ers are 6-3. They haven't had a bye week yet. 3rd down and 11, shotgun formation. Looks like Blake Corum stays out there. Is there something wrong with Kyren Williams? There's a flag on the play, folks. Let's find out what the flag is here. They're going to call this too many men on the field. Wow. That's against the 49ers. That is all you, Robert Saleh. You're the defensive coordinator for this unit. Don't shake your head like you have anybody to blame but yourself. Robert Saleh trying to deal and work with undermanned units right now, losing Fred Warner, losing Nick Bosa. That does hurt the 49ers defense. Hurts them a lot right now. Hey, that's cool. That's perfect. 3rd down and 6 coming up after the 5-yard penalty. 3rd down and 6 after the 5-yard penalty. Stafford takes the snap. Looks like there's going to be a timeout called right now with 7:01. So timeout going to be called as the play clock was winding down. 3rd down and 6 stops the clock here. LA Rams going to call a quick timeout. Rams stop the clock. It's 21-0, and the 49ers eating a big bowl of crow right now. The LA Rams on their own 15-yard line. They have not moved far. You can see the drive chart down below. The Rams have a long field left to go. Los Angeles Rams backed up way over here, have not even made it a quarter of the way. They're looking at a 3rd down and 6 with the clock stopped after the Rams timeout. 49ers on defense. LA Rams looking to convert. 49ers looking for a big stop here. Boy, oh boy, do the 49ers really, really need it. 49ers need to get a stop. Rams just looking to get more points on the board and continue to light up this scoreboard. Matthew Stafford dropping back from the 15-yard line. Takes it. The 4-man rush coming in. Stafford steps into the pocket. A wind up and a throw. It's incomplete. Intended for Ferguson. 4th down coming up. And the 49ers have a chance to make this a 2-possession game going into halftime. But the offense needs to figure it out. The 49ers offense has nothing to show for their 3 drives already. Estuve parejo hasta que empezó, dijo Fercho. Mexico. Here's the boot. And this one goes back. LA Rams going to send this to 49ers. Here is San Francisco on the return to the 50, the 45, the 40, down just shy of the 35. A good kick return there. And they're going to celebrate that kick return as Sky Moore brings it up. It's a 1st and 10 inside of Rams territory. 49ers going to start this drive at the Rams 36. You heard that right. The 49ers going to start this drive at the Rams 46-yard line as Sky Moore made a fantastic kickoff return. So 1st and 10. 1st and 10. San Francisco with the football at the 36, starting from about the edge of field goal range here. Under center, Mac Jones will send Kendrick Bourne in motion. Jones going to drop. Jones going to survey. Jones checks this one down to Christian McCaffrey, who makes the catch, but no gain. Will bring up a 2nd down and 10. 2nd down and 10. Let's get those thumbs up, says the one. Where are we sitting, the one? Thumbs up, letting us know that we need more likes on this live stream. Where are we on the likes count right there? Just curious. Just curious. Christian McCaffrey made the catch for a gain of 1. 2nd down and 9. Mike is saying the Rams are goated. The one saying Mario working hard. Always, my friend. Galaxy saying 380. Oh, we're better than that, squad. Here's the snap on 2nd down and 9. The wind up in the throw. Jawan Jennings makes the grab. 1st down, San Francisco. 1st down for Jawan Jennings and the San Francisco 49ers. Climbing right now, climbing. Be sure to smash that like button if you're a fan of Sour Patch Kids. I'm going to pop one in right now. Appreciate you guys in the chat. AKA saying 6-7. 1st and 10. From the 25, motion, a toss to the left-hand side. Christian McCaffrey. No blocks for him. He'll pick up a yard. Maybe 2. 2nd down and 8. Thank you, B-Bulls. Okay. Joseph, thank you, my friend. I appreciate you, Joseph. Again, we're not doing this to fish for compliments or anything like that. Of course, I appreciate you guys and all your kind words, man. Look, I'm here to keep you guys entertained. The show must go on. I'm here to fill a gap and bridge a need that's out there in the market. You guys need play call. I got you. A snap, a handoff. Brian Robinson Jr. breaks a couple tackles here. He'll pick up about 3 yards to 3rd down and 5. 3rd down and 5. Tamara saying, what are they doing? 3rd down, says Jesus Santiago Romo Conchas. 22-10, says John Jackson. Detroit Lions have the lead there. Looks like Mac Jones is looking for an answer. Left-hand side of the field on the left hash from the 21-yard line on 3rd down and 5. The 49ers take the snap. Mac Jones will check it down. The catch not going to be made, or they're saying he's down by contact. Catch was made by George Kittle. This will bring up a 4th down and 2. 4th down and 2, down by contact. We are inside the red zone. Let's see if the 49ers can convert. They will go for it here on 4th down and 2 with the LA Rams 17. Another 4th down conversion here. Sam Pike saying, I'm a little jealous of those who can roll their R's. Ay caramba. Okay. 4th down and 2, whistles coming in. The official's going to stop the clock with 3:46. Looks like a timeout will be called here. This time, San Francisco 49ers will use one of their remaining. So 1 timeout left for each team here at this point. When we get back from the quick commercial break, it'll be a 4th down and 2 at the LA Rams 17-yard line. Would you be bothered with a field goal here, says Goofball. Yeah, I would be. I mean, 4th down and 2, you're down by 3 touchdowns. Like, you put up a field goal and you're bringing a BB gun. You're bringing a BB gun to this OK Corral shootout. You got to score a touchdown here. You got to convert. 4th down and 2 inside the red zone at the 17-yard line. I say go for it. I say go for it. Gary, I got you. Dark day for the 49ers. Season changing, says Julie. It's not over yet. It's not over. Coach Collins right now saying, translate this for English viewers. Hidden message. Vamos Rams, vamos. ¿Qué están haciendo? Está en su nombre. ¿Qué es lo que tú me estás diciendo, Colin? It looks like this might actually be a challenge here, guys. So this isn't just a regular timeout being taken. This is being challenged right now. And this is taking a look at right now. 4th down and 2, they are challenging this, but I think this is going to uphold right now. It was a challenge actually taken, not obviously by the 49ers. This is going to be a challenge, and the call will stand. It's a 1st down. LA Rams will lose their final timeout of the half. So the timeout was called. B. Bowles asking Santino, where is he? He's gone for the day. Santino helps me a little bit on the second game to run the chat, but like he mentioned, guys, he worked last night. He had to close the bar last night. The man's tired. So he went home. I'm here doing my thing in my studio here in the Stead Up for Football Nation in the studio. 3 minutes and 45 seconds left to go. 4th down and 2. The review is now over. Santino's gone for the day. You're stuck with me, guys. Here's the snap, dropping back against the 4-man rush. A wind up and a throw. This catch is made, and it looks like there are flags on the play, but the catch should be good for a 1st down. Pass interference going to be declined right now is my guess. This will be a defensive pass interference against the Los Angeles Rams. That is going to be declined. Pass interference declined. It's on the defense. It's going to be a 1st down. So 1st down for the 49ers. It's a 1st and goal for San Francisco. Don't screw this up, man. 1st and goal for the San Francisco 49ers. Mac Jones inside the red zone right now with this 49ers unit. Where does he go here? Do the 49ers go to CMC? Do they go to Juwan Jennings? Do they go to who knows? Motion from Juwan Jennings. First and goal from the 7-yard line. The snap looks to the right, shoots to the end zone. Jawan Jennings is there. Touchdown, San Francisco. And the 49ers will put 6 points on the board. Good timing right there as the red zone music came to an end. Touchdown, San Francisco. This will make it a 2-possession game as we approach halftime. Makes a lot of difference here, guys. Makes a big difference. Good catch from Jawan Jennings. Christina has Jawan Jennings, I'm pretty sure. So from the right hash with 3:15, here comes the extra point attempt. The kick is up. The kick is good. And the score is 21-7. So not over just yet, guys. I know a lot of y'all quick to jump the gun right now, ready to count the 49ers done for the day. But they're not done, not just yet. Let's take a quick look at the schedules moving forward as we approach the 2-minute warning here. Los Angeles Rams. Their schedule for the next 5 weeks is as follows, folks. Los Angeles Rams over the next 5 weeks. The Seattle Seahawks will be the next matchup. Y'all talking about the Seahawks and what they're doing right now? Well, guess what? Seattle Seahawks, Los Angeles Rams next week. Should be a matchup there. Week 12, you got the Buccaneers and the Los Angeles Rams. Week 13, it looks like the Carolina Panthers hosting Los Angeles. Week 14, a divisional matchup with the Cardinals hosting the Los Angeles Rams. And Week 15 should be covering this one. This looks like a really solid matchup here. Week 15, 4:25 p.m. Eastern Time, so 3:25 p.m. Central Standard Time. Rams going to be hosting the Detroit Lions. Rams got a tough schedule here. Seahawks are tough. Baker Mayfield is a tough opponent here. Unfortunately, Baker Mayfield couldn't come out on top. They will be looking for a win in Week 12, looking for a couple of wins here for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Carolina Panthers doing their thing. Cardinals not so much, but that's going to be a tough schedule moving forward. This is going to be the schedule now. Taking a quick look at the looking for 49ers schedule. There we go. 49ers schedule. Here it is, guys. They've got the Cardinals next week. So back-to-back division matchups. Both these teams in divisional matchups. Then it's the Panthers in Week 12. Then it's the Browns in Week 13. Bye week for San Francisco in Week 14, a super late bye week, and then a matchup against the Tennessee Titans. San Francisco might be safe, guys. Looking at this schedule, I legitimately think that even if the Rams win this game today, San Francisco could end up winning the next 4 out of the 5 weeks for sure. I do think San Francisco being 6-3, if they drop a game, they'll be 6-4, but then they'll be 10-4 by Week 15. I'm not worried about the 49ers making the playoffs. I think San Francisco, well, I say that, man, but that division is so tough. You might only get one winner in the NFC North. It may not be Green Bay and may not be the Detroit Lions. We might see 3 teams coming out of the NFC West this postseason. It'll be interesting to see what happens. But the playoff picture slowly revealing itself to us. 3:15 here left to go after scoring that touchdown. Let's go ahead and get this cleared out. Rams going to get the football back after the 49ers scored. Let's send this over. Here is the kickoff return, and this will be brought from the 5, the 10, the 15, the 20, 25. Initial contact at the 27, out to about the 30. 1st and 10 coming up now. So 1st and 10 with 3:08. 1st and 10 with 3:08. Don't think we will make the playoffs if this team, well, let's see, right? We might see something, but you never know. You can beat them, Rams. You can beat them, Rams, just their numbers. They're just numbers, saying Jeremy. They're just numbers. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Motion on the field from Xavier Smith. A little play action. Looking to the right, throwing to the right. Kyren Williams makes the catch. Gets out to about the 37-yard line. Call that a gain of 7. 2nd down coming up here. 2nd down and 3. Only time Cardinals have scored today was a 2-yard drive, says Don. Panthers are winning against the Niners in their next 2 or something weeks, says Colin. Panthers are looking good out of nowhere, man. Yeah, this dude still got it for sure, Joseph. Matthew Stafford, 2nd down and 3, takes the snap, this time from the 36, maybe the 37. Stafford's in trouble, though. Here comes a bag, and Stafford gets dropped. Sack lunch. Looks like Davis and White in on the split sack right there. 3rd down and 8. A 5-yard penalty, and the 49ers defense looking to make this a 1-possession game. By the way, 49ers still have 2 timeouts. They can absolutely score before this quarter is over and get this to a more interesting contest here. They don't need to get a snap off. About 5 seconds left. I think this will take us to the 2-minute warning. It will. So there comes the whistle for the 2-minute warning. When we get back, it'll be a 3rd down and 8. The San Francisco 49ers on defense having 2 timeouts remaining. If they can get a stop here on 3rd down, could be a chance to get back into this game. Game's not over. No, I'm playing Mario. He's still good, LOL. Saying Joseph. Yo, Prowling Owl. We got Owl on the prowl today. Seahawks might score 100, says Owl on the prowl. Are they really going off right now? With a blowout loss in progress, do the Arizona Cardinals bring Murray back, or do they stay with Jacoby Brissett? Of course I started Jacoby Brissett, man. Of course I started Jacoby this week. That's okay. I'm playing all. Rake Flyer saying 49ers use pickaxes in their first version of Cal. Taking a look at some of this, guys. We haven't broken down these stats right now. How about the running back comparison? So this is the first time we're taking a look at these numbers today, y'all. Kind of dragged my feet on bringing up some of these stats, but Santino went through the work of putting these stats together. Would you believe me if I said Christian McCaffrey and the San Francisco 49ers are dead last in the NFL in rushing yards per attempt? That's not good. And we've seen it time and time again. Christian McCaffrey getting stuffed. He didn't score his first rushing touchdown until like week 5. Guys, Christian McCaffrey started the season 4 weeks in, not a single rushing touchdown. They are 31st in the NFL in rushing yards percentage, and they constantly have to find themselves throwing the football here with negative game script. They are still 6-3, but it's been tough sledding for the 49ers without a doubt. Meanwhile, the LA Rams just outside the top 12 in rushing attempts per game, 18th in rushing yards per game, putting up 111.9, and it might seem like a big gap right here, but again, it's not that big of a difference. Less than 100 rushing yards, 97, just slightly over 100 rushing yards at 111. That's the difference maybe between a field goal, maybe, but it's really not that much. Okay, taking a look at it though, I will say, same issue here for the LA Rams, but Matthew Stafford has been a solid and serviceable quarterback, so it's worked out pretty well for them. The bigger difference right now is these defenses here. The Los Angeles Rams defense is 3rd in the NFL when it comes to generating sacks and 6th in the league when it comes to generating turnovers. 12 turnovers and 27 sacks. Meanwhile, the San Francisco 49ers just 7 turnovers forced and just 11 sacks. That has been the issue today for the San Francisco 49ers. The offense finally figuring it out. This defense needs a stop. Here we go, guys. Coming out of the 2-minute warning. It's a 3rd down and 8. 49ers need a stop, and they will not get it. A wind up and a throw. Catch made. Davante Adams, the 47-yard line. 1st down, Los Angeles. It was 3rd down and 8. Perfect opportunity for the 49ers to get off the field, and that 3rd down conversion keeps this drive alive for the Los Angeles Rams. Matthew Stafford takes the snap. He will wind up and throw. This one will be caught again by Davante Adams. They're going to call this a catch. That's good for a 1st down. Back-to-back plays. Adams, number 17. 1st down, Rams. Matthew Stafford just hanging out in the pocket first half of this game with 18 fantasy points. Okay. The snap. The blitz coming in. A slow, lazy blitz. Stafford deep downfield to Adams. Adams looking for a flag. Not going to get it. There's a incomplete pass. That stops the clock. 2nd down and 10. Matthew Stafford today. 14 of 21 after that incompletion. 14 of 21. 14 of 21. For 173 yards. 2nd down and 10. 1:24 left to go. You guys get Ram too, says Andy. Oh, yeah. Money flows, saying Davante. The Uno Sete brand, saying my cousin. Shotgun formation. There's the snap on 2nd and 10 from the 41. Quickly under pressure. Stafford winds up, throws. Has to get rid of it. 3rd down and 10. Good job. A lot of pressure this time from the 49ers. And right now, the Rams are at the 41-yard line. So, again, drive chart down below, guys. This brings up a 3rd down and 10 at the San Francisco 41. This from here would be a 58-yard field goal, 59-yard field goal if they tried to kick it from here. Rams, 3rd down and 10, 1:20 left to go in the first half of this game. San Francisco hanging on to both of their timeouts. Shotgun formation for Matthew Stafford. He takes the snap. Will survey, will wind up and throw. A beautiful pass with some touch. Almost intercepted, though. And luckily for the Rams, the football is incomplete. 1 minute and 15 seconds left to go. It looks like the Rams likely to kick a field goal or to punt this one away. I smell a field goal coming up. Would be a 58-yard field goal attempt. Looks like they're lining up for a punt here. So the Rams to punt this away. With 1:15 left to go, Rams going to punt this down to the San Francisco 49ers. Let's see if this is going to be returned or signaled a fair catch. Evans takes the high snap. We'll boot this thing away. And this is going to take a bounce. And it goes down at the 15-yard line, according to the officials here. 1st and 10 at the San Francisco own 15. San Francisco takes over. Okay. You guys understand where we're at right now? The San Francisco 49ers, like I said, if their defense could get a big stop right there, they could make this a one-possession game by the time we got into halftime. That's what we're looking at, a scenario right now. 2 timeouts remaining for the San Francisco 49ers. They will break the huddle here. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. Here's Mac Jones. Me and Mrs. Jones. We got a thing going on. And so do this Mac Jones and Jawan Jennings. That's a windup and a pitch for 12 yards. Maybe more than that. That's a good gain right there. Call it 22. That's good for a 1st down. 1st down coming up here for the 49ers. Clock will continue to tick. No timeout going to be called. Hurry up offense. Mac Jones takes the snap again. A windup and a throw to the same spot in the middle of the field between the hash marks. This time it's Robinson for 12 yards. Another 1st down. Timeout will be called this time. Stops the clock with 37 seconds. 1 timeout gone. 1 timeout remaining. Okay. Mac Jones laying it out right now. Oh, God, I love you. Thank you. My wife, to the rescue. She says, you need a beer. She brought me the pride of Texas. Shiner Bach, baby. Thank you. Love you, too. Appreciate that. Okay. 1st and 10 from the 37 after the timeout has been called. 1st and 10. 49ers at midfield, 50-yard line. Motion, this time going to the bottom of the screen. George Kittle, the 4-man rush coming in on the snap on 1st and 10. A windup and a throw. The tip drill. Christian McCaffrey had to swat that to the ground because the tip drill was about to end up in the hands of a blue and white jersey. Pass incomplete. 2nd down and 10. Christian McCaffrey had to swat that down. CMC had to swat that down. Good barbecue in Texas and other parts of the South. Facts. W. Wifey says, no, Daffy. Seriously, man. I'm a lucky guy, man. I am. 31 seconds left to go. It's a 2nd down and 10. Halftime trivia coming up here soon, guys. Halftime trivia coming up here soon. Here's the 2nd down and 10, double zeros, and then sending motion. This is going to be a flag for delay of game, has to be. Delay of game, offense on the quarterback. This is going to back them up, guys. A 5-yard penalty on 2nd down and 10 makes it a 2nd down and 15. So 2nd down and 15 on the delay of game. That backs them up to the San Francisco 45. San Francisco 45-yard line. looking to pick up a first down here or at least get inside of field goal range. Down by 14. San Francisco has 31 seconds left in the half to try and better their position. This one almost picked off right there. Oh my goodness, McCullough almost intercepted that one. 27 seconds left to go. And looks like Mac Jones got to get himself really focused right now. Maybe he needs a darkness retreat. Maybe he needs an ayahuasca trip. I don't know. I'm not Aaron Rodgers. I don't know what to recommend. But 3rd down and 15, when you're down by 14 and shy of midfield, not a great place to be in. Not a great place to be in right now if you're San Fran. San Fran, 45-yard line. Play clock down to 3. Mac Jones has dropped back 18 times, has felt the pressure at least 4 times. A quick throw. George Kittle gets beyond midfield, goes out of bounds after that. It does bring up a 4th down and 7, and it looks like the punt team will come out. With about 19 seconds here left to go, gonna have to punt this thing away. Okay. So, they are going to bring out the punt team. Let me stop my clock here. Add a little bit of time back on. About 11 seconds. My guess is they're going to take the knee here, guys. My guess is that the LA Rams are going to take the knee and go into the locker room. Mac double trouble, says Micah Kimbrough. Can't wait to laugh at my coworkers tomorrow when the 49ers lose, says No Face Raider. Here's the boot. This one takes a good bounce, and they will wrap this up at the 4-yard line right here. Okay. 1st and 10 coming up. Rams at the 4-yard line. My guess is here comes the knee. Matthew Stafford going to just drop down to one knee in just a second here. And we got halftime. Trivia quiz coming up for y'all in just a moment. Halftime trivia quiz coming up in just a moment, and then we'll talk stats and we'll talk numbers across the NFL. And we'll talk about this week's prize. Oh, this week's prize is going to be a Football Nation backpack. That's a fun one. Waiting for the snap, Matthew Stafford takes the knee. This will take us to halftime, folks. Let's go into halftime quarter. Let's go ahead and stop this, reset that, take 2 minutes off, start the clock, and let's go ahead and run right in to our trivia quiz. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is trivia time. For those of you who are new to the channel, we do this just for funsies. There are no penalties for wrong answers. So come in, check in often. Let's have some fun right now. Let's start with question number 1, guys. Why is this my trivia question? Uh-oh. Hang on, I got the wrong trivia quiz here. Mario set up the wrong trivia quiz. Did I even download the right trivia quiz? Okay, let's try this again. Okay. Let's try it again. We'll try this again one more time. Are you ready? Because I am now. I wasn't ready when I started. Redo kick. Let's do our trivia quiz. Let's start with question number 1. All right, guys. How many times have the Rams actually been to the Super Bowl? Not how many have they won. How many times have they been to the Super Bowl? Is the answer 4, 5, or 6 times? A, B, or C? What do you think? A, B, or C? How many times have the Rams been to the Super Bowl? Answer coming up here. The answer to question number 1, guys, is 5. 5 times. They do have 2 Super Bowl wins right there, but 1980, 2000, 2002, 2019, and 2022, they have won 2 Super Bowls, one against the Tennessee Titans and another one against the Cincinnati Bengals. That Bengals one was recent, in case you don't remember. Question number 2, guys. Who is this ex-49ers player? Is it A, Colin Kaepernick? Is it B, Frank Gore? Or is it C, Jerry Rice? Who is this man? Do you know this man? Who is this man? A, B, or C? Got about 5 seconds. The answer is Colin Kaepernick, guys. Colin Kaepernick, he has been excommunicated, obviously, from the NFL, but He does have a Super Bowl win. Super Bowl win, guys. 181 yards in a single game for him in the Super Bowl. What am I talking about? Rushing yards, 181 rushing yards. Kind of crazy. Okay, guys, who was leading the Rams in receiving touchdowns entering Week 10? Is it A, Davante Adams? Is it B, Puka Nacua? Or is it C, Kyren Williams? Who is leading the Rams in receiving touchdowns entering Week 10? A, B, or C? What do you think the answer is, folks? The answer is actually Davante Adams. Believe that or not, Davante Adams leads this team in receiving touchdowns entering this week, guys. A total of 8 receiving touchdowns coming into this one. Meanwhile, Puka Nacua with just 3. Kyren Williams also with just 3. So Davante Adams killing it this season. All right, guys, what round did the 49ers draft Brock Purdy in the 2022 draft? What round was Brock Purdy drafted in? Was he a 3rd round, a 5th round, or a 7th round pick in the 2022 draft? Tell me, what do you know about Brock Purdy, San Francisco 49ers fans? I'll have you know that Mr. Brock Purdy was a steal for the San Francisco 49ers, drafted in the 7th round. 262nd pick overall in the 2022 NFL Draft. A lot of people tried to draw parallels to him and Tom Brady, but there's only one Tom Brady. Let's move on to question number 5. Question number 5. What now retired number did Marshall Faulk wear while playing on the Rams? This number is now retired. Is it 26, 27, or 28? Marshall Faulk, ladies and gentlemen. Marshall Faulk. In case you did not know who Marshall Faulk is, he is the greatest running back in the LA Rams franchise history. At that time, it was the St. Louis Rams, but he is in the Football Hall of Fame. 10,000 rushing yards and 5,000 receiving yards for the LA Rams. He is their best running back in team history. Well, so they say. Could always fight for Dickerson. All right, guys, who is the winningest head coach on the San Francisco 49ers in San Francisco 49ers history? Is it A, George Seifert? Is it B, Kyle Shanahan? Or is it C, Bill Walsh? Who is the winningest head coach in San Francisco 49ers history? The answer is George Seifert. George coached the team from 1989 to 1996. Obviously a regular season record of 98-30. 2 Super Bowl wins for the man. Doesn't get much better than that, guys. Let's go on to question number 7. What year did Sean McVay become the head coach of the Rams? What year did Sean McVay become the head coach of the Los Angeles Rams? Was it 2016, 2017, or 2018? Plug in your answers now. Sean McVay. Sean McVay, head coach of the Rams, does have a Super Bowl win already as a head coach because of that win over the Bengals. But the answer is 2017. By the way, guys, he helped take this team to their first playoff berth since 2004 when he took over in 2017. And, of course, the 2021 season did result in a Super Bowl win, so shout out to Sean McVay. All right, guys, how many rushing touchdowns did Christian McCaffrey have entering today's game? Didn't get a pregame, so you didn't get the answer to this. Well, I did mention it here. How many rushing touchdowns has Christian McCaffrey picked up entering today's game? We are in Week 10. This is a huge issue for the 49ers, man. We are in Week 10, and Christian McCaffrey only has 4 rushing touchdowns, guys. He's also got 4 receiving touchdowns, so 8 total touchdowns on the year for CMC. But for people who drafted him in that first or second round, you'll want more production out of Christian McCaffrey. Struggling here for the 49ers this season. Let's see if he can bounce back in the second half. All right, guys, question number 9. Who was the last team that the Rams beat in the playoffs? Who was the last team that the Rams beat in the playoffs? Plug in your answers now. Is it the Vikings, the 49ers, or the Bengals? Last team the 49ers beat in the playoffs. Mind you, 49ers were in the playoffs last season. And the last team that they beat in the playoffs was the wild card round, where they beat the Minnesota Vikings 27-9. Those of you who got that right, well done. You remember from last season, the LA Rams won 27-9 over the Minnesota Vikings last year. All right, guys, final question of this trivia quiz. George Kittle appears in commercials for what pizza franchise? Is it A, Papa John's? Is it B, Little Caesars? Or is it C, Domino's? Which of these pizza brands does George Kittle have a partnership deal with? Well, the answer to this one is Little Caesars. It's the Deal Deer. I don't know what the Deal Deer is, but 2 large topping pizzas, 2 large pizzas for $5 each. If you guys are looking to eat on a budget, you should take up George Kittle on that reference. It's $5 for a large pizza. Sounds good to me, man. Tell you what. All right, guys, that's it. That's all I had for the trivia quiz. That is all I have for the trivia quiz, which means that I'd really love it if you guys checked out Football Nation's website. I'm going to turn down the music here. Turn the lo-fi back up right now. I've got 5:03 p.m. Central Standard Time. Halftime is almost over. Here are the stats once again. Let's pop this up right now. How did you guys do on that trivia quiz? 4 out of 10, says Country. Not great. 5 out of 10, my best yet, says Julie. Deer eat pizza. I think they do, Halvard. I think they would. Duff saying 2 out of 7. Steve saying 5 out of 10. Watch got 9 and 1. Well done, Watch. Watch out, Kennel. Watch out, Kennel. Thanks for checking in right now. Kittle Caesars. Todd. How did I'm a little, that's awesome. I'm a little bummed out that I didn't think of that first. I'm a little bummed out that I didn't think of Kittle Caesars pizza. Little Caesars, Kittle Caesars. That makes a lot of sense to me. B Bowles saying 10 out of 10 right. Well, you know what, B Bowles? Soon enough, we're going to find out how true that is, how true that actually is. I stopped counting, says Tamara. Thanks, Courtney, says Julie. Todd is the funny guy. He is. Every chat needs one. Every chat needs one. All right, folks. So we've got about 2 minutes here left in halftime. Please give me one moment. I'm going to step away from the screen. I don't normally do this. We got 2 minutes until the second half starts. I will be right back. I'm going to leave you guys right here for now. Just bear with me. I'll be right back. Hang tight. Okay. All right. We are set. Anyone else seeing the Giants lose a heartbreaker today? The Giants had a chance to come back and get that one, man. The Giants absolutely could have beat the defense gave up, man. Defense gave up, and Caleb Williams got the win over the New York Giants today. Who was recently a dominant player in the Saints game? Matt Stafford, Puka Nacua, Lamar Jackson. Wait, what, Colin? I'm a little confused. The heir apparent saying Zork. $5 for a large pizza, and that's exactly why I don't eat it, says Jack Dandridge. You went and had some chili, says Bobby Shook. No, but that sounds delicious. You know, just had to take care of some human things that are part of being human when you are live streaming for hours and hours straight. Liquids do liquidy things. Not to give you guys TMI. Not trying to give you too much information here. San Francisco 49ers are going to get the football to start the second half right now. Second half about to get started underway here. So far today, 173 yards to 151, Matthew Stafford. Let's see. I asked my German girlfriend if she knew what the square root of 81 is, and she said no. But I love it. She said no. You mean 9. I love it. She said no, so you're right. I like it. I see. That's a good solid healthy dad joke. Touchback right here. We're going to start this drive on the 35-yard line. Living like Larry dropping a dad joke into the chat. I love it, dude. Thank you for checking in. 1st and 10, shotgun formation. Here we go. Looks like at the 35-yard line, a snap and a drop back. In trouble quickly. Mac Jones goes to the left-hand side. He'll wind up and throw across his body. Catch will be made by Kittle. A lot of movement here for just a 3-yard gain. Let's start this clock. 2nd down and 7 after a 3-yard pickup. Keeps things moving on right now. Okay. I have a dad joke, says Colin. Larry is funny too, says Steve. Bang, bang. Oh, man. The frog and the scorpion saying bang, bang, loser gang. Here we go. 2nd down and 7, shotgun formation. Let's see if the 49ers have anything to say in response. A windup and a throw to Christian McCaffrey. McCaffrey gonna go to the right-hand side. Gets to the 45-yard line. Inside the 45 at the LA Rams 43. The Los Angeles Rams will get backed up, and that's a 1st down, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey with a catch and a run to the right-hand side. Good catch, good run for CMC. Takes it to the 43-yard line across midfield. Christian McCaffrey standing to the left now. Here's a handoff again to CMC. He gets to the 40-ish right now. Should be down at about the 40. Call it the 39. So 1st and 10. What am I doing here? 2nd down and 6 on a 4-yard carry. 2nd down and 6. My cup is all ready to fill up with Rams tears, says Danny. I only see pizza delivery guy when I see Kittle now. Single back formation. San Francisco with the football. 39-yard line, a handoff to Brian Robinson Jr. He'll pick up about 5 yards on this one. It's a 3rd down and 1. Good strong run from Brian Robinson. Brian Robinson, a newly acquired piece for the San Francisco 49ers. He was brought in from the Washington Commanders. Commanders cut ties with him, and as soon as they do that, they lose one of their running backs after they lose Austin Eckler. I bet the Washington Commanders wish they had Brian Thomas Jr. right now. 3rd down and 1. A snap and a handoff to Brian Thomas Jr. again. He breaks through the line. He picks up the 1st down and then some. Picks up about 6 yards on the play. That's good for another 49ers 1st down. 1st down for San Francisco. It's a 1st and 10. Brian Robinson Jr. getting some work in on this one down at the LA Rams 28-yard line. They might go back to him again. He's been doing okay on the last couple of carries. Inside the 30 at the 28, under center, Mac Jones waits for it. He takes the snap, tosses it to the right. Here is Brian Robinson to the 20-yard line, down at about the 15. That's a good strong run, and that's going to be a gain of 13. Another 13-yard run, and a 1st down again for the San Francisco 49ers. And another first down, a 15-yard run to Brian Robinson Jr., and they are inside the red zone now. Brian Robinson filling in well with Christian McCaffrey getting his breather. Kyle Juszczyk standing to the left. Brian Robinson standing to the right, waiting for the snap here. There's the snap and a handoff. It will go to the left-hand side, and Brian Robinson will lose a yard on the play. Second down and 11. Thank you to Luis Antonio Oliveira Rodriguez for hitting that subscribe button. Cheers to you. That is catchy, saying Cody. In England, we call him George Kettle. George Kettle, not the Kittle, the kettlebell. Don't know what's going on in the chat right now. But I've got a second down and 11 from the 16-yard line. Mac Jones, motion from Juszczyk. Here's the snap, dropping back. Jones looks right, throws right. CMC makes the grab inside the 5. That's good for a good, what is that, 13 yards? Another first down, San Francisco. This to make it a one-possession game right here, guys. First and goal coming up now for the red team. First and goal for the red team. The San Francisco 49ers marching their way upfield inside of Rams territory, inside the red zone. Looks like CMC is on the sideline, so Brian Robinson is in for this one. An I formation here, first and goal. Kyle Juszczyk, the fullback. Here's the snap, play action going to the fullback here. Kyle Juszczyk takes it down to the 1-yard line. Second and goal here coming up, down at the 1. So Juszczyk makes the grab down at the 1-yard line. Where do you go now? This has to be a CMC touchdown, man. This should be a 1-yard touchdown run for Christian McCaffrey. But what do I know? Let's see who scores here. Second down and goal coming up. Brian Robinson Jr. about to steal some goal line carry here from Christian McCaffrey owners. Here's the snap and a handoff to Brian Robinson. Robinson gets contact. Robinson breaks the contact, and Robinson breaks the plane for a touchdown. San Francisco. And the 49ers will score 6 points off a Brian Robinson touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown plunge. And I've got Brian Robinson as a backup here. Christian McCaffrey coming out to give him a high five and gas up his boy. Nice to have 2 startable running backs if you're San Francisco. That is nice to have 2 startable running backs. That works out well for the 49ers. Here comes the extra point attempt. Clawing their way back in this one at home, down by 21. This could be tied for their biggest comeback in team history. Santino would know for sure if that's the case. But a touchdown, the extra point attempt is good. It's 14-21. Rams fans, are y'all getting nervous yet? Or are the Rams fans getting a little bit nervous right now? I don't know, man. Let's see if the 49ers defense steps up on this next play. Got to celebrate because the loss was so bad. Sad on the Rams side, says Colin. UAA, bang, bang, 49ers gang. 21-14, I'll take it, says Julie. 1-score lead. That's right, Duff. Rams fans are rattled right now, says No Daffy. Earth Citizen saying, nah, man. We're not worried about that. We're not tripping about that at all. Shout out to you guys in the chat. Hey, man, so we do still have promotions going on the website, guys. Obviously, you can't make your picks for Week 10, but we can start looking ahead now because the only games happening here, we've got the Cardinals and the Seattle Seahawks. And from last I checked, maybe someone can fill me in, the Seattle Seahawks have just been crushing the poor Arizona Cardinals. And I'm not surprised to see these Detroit Lions beating right now. The Detroit Lions should be crushing the Washington Commanders. Let's take a quick look. They should be crushing the Washington Commanders right now, and they are up 25-10. Seattle Seahawks up 38-7 over the Arizona Cardinals. These two games are massive blowouts right now. At least the 49ers and the LA Rams are keeping things interesting with 9 minutes and 33 seconds left to go in the third quarter. LA Rams going to get the football back after that last touchdown for the San Francisco 49ers. It was a 1-yard touchdown run for Brian Robinson Jr. Before you ask, just wanted to put that out there. But it's 21-14 LA Rams. We have one more game tonight. That game will start at 7:20 p.m., guys. The plan is to go live 30 minutes before this game starts. I might try to wolf down a bowl of chili before that happens. We'll see if I'll get a chance to. But I am very much looking forward to that. Sunday, November 9th. Can you believe we are already at Week 10, Week 11 next week already? And tomorrow, I've got Monday Night Football, November 10th. There it is. By the way, if you are interested in winning prizes, guys, y'all can sign up for them at the website, footballnationusa.com. Thank you all for checking in. Thank you guys all for joining, and thank you guys all for participating, not just in the chat, but on the weekly pick'ems as well. I like both teams. 49ers and Rams have history with the Seahawks. Oh, yeah, it's a divisional. Why did the football referee have trouble measuring the first down? Because someone was yanking his chain. Giggity. Nice, Court. Nice, country. Sorry about that, guys. Here's the kickoff right now. Let's get locked in. Here is the kickoff. 49ers send this back to the LA Rams. The Los Angeles Rams will bring this one up, looks like, to about the 35, maybe the 36-yard line. 1st and 10 for Los Angeles with the third quarter approaching the midway point. This is a good game so far. A lot of 49ers fans were quick to say, oh, my team, woe is me. Come on, guys. Show some faith. Show some faith in your 49ers right now. 49ers fans now starting to come out of the woodwork that they've got some points out here. I'm glad to see you guys. Don't hide from us, man. Don't go anywhere. Here we go in I formation from the 36-yard line. Here is the snap. Stafford will hand it off to Blake Corum. Blake Corum going to put his head down and get this out to the 42-yard line. That'll be a 7-yard pickup, 2nd down and 3. Okay, guys, someone give me a likes update. Where are we on the likes count? Are we on track to get to that 1,000 marker on the likes count? Looking for it. All right, guys, if you're watching this live stream and you don't know who I am, you don't know me from, I don't know, Adam or Eve or whatever it is. My name is Mario. If you're enjoying this game, if I've had your attention for 10, 15 minutes, please do not forget to hit the like button. Here's a 2nd down and 4 and a handoff to the running back. Blake Corum going to bounce off of a couple of defenders here. Blake Corum will take this out to about the yard line to gain. This looks like it's out to the 46. I think the officials are going to give it to him. This should be a 1st down, Los Angeles Rams. So it should be a 1st down for the Los Angeles Rams. Thank you, No Daffy, letting us know that they have gone up. Rock and roll, guys. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. Thank you, James Clark. No, dude, you're good, man. No need to apologize for anything like that. And not that you apologized. Not that I was expecting one. Now I'm just rambling. 1st and 10. Okay, guys, 1st and 10 coming up right now. 46-yard line, LA Rams, play action. Matthew Stafford against the 4-man rush will sidearm throw. Catch is made at the 50. This will bring up a 2nd down, 2nd down and 6 as he's wrestled down. Williams looking for a flag. Let's find out what this flag is. Could have been a horse collar tackle. And I need to subtract some time off of my clock right now. 7:48. Waiting for the call here from the officials. There's a flag on the play. That's definitely going to be a late hit out of bounds, man. Yeah. Personal foul, late hit out of bounds. So this will be against the 49ers defense. That's the opposite of what the 49ers were looking to do. So a late hit out of bounds. Unnecessary right there. Is that D. Winters who delivers an unnecessary hit? This will be a 1st and 10. An automatic 1st down on a 15-yard penalty. 7 minutes and 33 seconds left to go. A bonehead issue, a bonehead mistake right there on the sideline. John Jackson letting us know we got about 3,000 people watching the live stream. Guys, thank you. Here is the snap. Stafford, play action. Stafford to the left-hand side. He'll flip the hips. Gonna go and toss this forward. That pass incomplete. This will make it a 2nd down and 10 at the 35-yard line. Inside of San Francisco 49ers territory, the Rams are in field goal range. 7:11 left to go here. Stafford doing this hand motion. Stafford doing this hand motion. It's a 2nd down and 10 with 7:11 on the board. 26 dropbacks today. 1 sack today. Matthew Stafford has gone down. On 2nd down and 10, Stafford from the 35-yard line takes the snap. It's a little high. He does wrap his hands around it. A pump fake, a sidearm, the throw to Higbee inside the 30, down at the 27. This will bring up a 3rd down and 3 on a 7-yard grab. 7-yard catch right here, 3rd down and 3. Good job by Tyler Higbee on the right-hand side. The big tight end. Interception, famble, intercept. What's a famble? What's a famble, Luis? I'm kidding, bro. I know what you meant. 3rd down and 3. My TV says 3rd down and 2, so let's go with that. 3rd down and 2. Stafford waits for the snap. Motion from Kyren Williams, who steps into the shotgun a little bit late. Double zeros on the clock. Stafford looks to Williams. This pass just outside of the reach. It's incomplete. 4th down. And it looks like we are going to get a field goal now. From the 28-yard line, you add 18. We should be looking at a 46-yarder here. 4th down and 2 if they go for it. It says 4th down and 2 on my TV screen. Do you go for it or no? 4th down and 2.5. Do you go for it or no? It looks like they are lining up to go for it here. 4th and short from the 28-yard line. Matthew Stafford waits for the snap. Trips on the left-hand side. Can they convert? This is a huge play. 4th down and 2. Stafford takes the snap. The 4-man rush comes in. Stafford to the left. The catch is made by Puka Nacua. He fights his way forward and gets the 1st down. 1st down, Los Angeles. And the Rams, unbelievably right there, will pick up a gutsy play. Well done by Puka Nacua to put everything into picking up every inch on that play that he could. He needed it. Well done by number 12. Puka Nacua with the grab. 1st down coming up now. 1st and 10 from the 25. 49ers going to bring another 4-man rush. A handoff to Blake Corum on the right-hand side. He gets all kinds of space inside the red zone down at the 15-yard line. 1st down, Los Angeles. And the Rams inside the red zone. 1st and 10 at about the 14-yard line. Let's see what happens now. Let's keep the clock ticking here at this point. Tamara saying, no! I need plants. Touchdown, says Radiation, 24-5, 245 Radiation. We're at the 12, folks, so correction here. 1st and 10 at the San Francisco 12-yard line. Matthew Stafford in an I formation with 2 running backs behind him. Blake Corum will get the carry. Blake Corum inside the 10. Blake Corum down at the 7. This will bring up a 2nd down and 5. 2nd down inside of the red zone. Knocking on the door here, standing on the front porch. 49ers looking for a stop. Henry saying they got it. I don't see that they've got it just yet, Henry Nolan. Sean McVay doesn't do field goals, says Thomas Sturck. Thomas, we'll see. We will see. We've got a 2nd down and 5. Quick hands to the helmet. Blake Corum is the single back on this formation. 2nd down and 5. A snap, a drop back, a look to the right, a throw to the right, just shy of the end zone. Catch made by Colby Parkinson. Down at the 1-yard line. It's a 1st and goal from the 1. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line. This does smell like a touchdown if I've seen one. L.A. Rams at the 1-yard line now. This could be a Kyren Williams touchdown. This could be a Puka Nacua touchdown. This could be a Davante Adams touchdown. But I think someone's going to score from here. 1st and goal from the 1. Call it the 1.5 is where the football is marked right now. Blake Corum is the single back in on this one. Kyren Williams not in on the play if you're a Kyren Williams owner for fantasy football. Motion on the field, the snap and the handoff to Corum. Corum is going to be stuffed immediately. Good job defensively by D. Winters to wrap him up and stop him on the play. 2nd down and goal coming up now. This backs them up to the 2-yard line. It's a loss of 1. Almost called it, says Duff Lock. Put Ronnie Lott in now, says Pebble. Tamara saying, shh. Okay, 2nd and goal. John saying defense, defense, defense. 2nd and goal. Play clock down to 13. Stafford saying, I didn't get my full 40 seconds. So they are fixing the play clock. Blake Corum is in on the play. Davante Adams being circled on the screen. 11 plays in, looking towards Adams in the left side. The catch is made. Touchdown, Davante Adams. Another one. Davante Adams with another touchdown there. Bro, Davante Adams, 19 fantasy points. Puka Nacua with 15. We'll put 6 points on the board here for the Los Angeles Rams. And the Rams getting their revenge for what happened earlier this season. Touchdown, Davante. Raise your hand if you have Davante Adams in your fantasy football or Matthew Stafford in your fantasy football. Here comes the extra point attempt. Stafford has 3 passing touchdowns today, 25 fantasy points. The bad hold right there, corrected quickly. The snap was good. The hold was a little off. They corrected the hold on the snap. The extra point attempt is there. It's now 28-14. It's a 14-point game, and the Rams have doubled the 49ers as we approach the 4th quarter. Feels, again, almost like a one-sided game, but I don't want to count the 49ers out just yet. I have Kyren. Looks like D Tigeron? Detroit Tigertron. What's up, D Tigertron? Checking in saying, I have Davante Adams in right now. Touchdown for Davante Adams. It's the Adams family. Adams for me, saying country. Who else? Danielle saying, I've got Davante Adams in right now. Eric saying, I got Davante Adams in right now. Tamara crying at the moment. It happens. It does happen that way for sure. They've doubled them up, guys. That's double the score right now. Robert saying, I got Davante Adams too. Everybody got to share Davante Adams right now. Okay. All right, guys. Appreciate y'all being here. Yes, I got Adams, says Amber Kincaid. Thank you for checking in, Amber. All right, y'all. So, 2 minutes and 39 seconds here left to go in the 3rd quarter. 49ers about to get the football back after the score from the Los Angeles Rams. I have Stafford. My opponent has Adams. Oh, so you just helped your opponent get 6 points right there. 49ers. Nice. 49ers, says Rake Flyer. Go Rams. Okay, guys, let's ask this question. I'm going to run through this super fast. You know what? Actually, I'm going to save that particular question for the final stream of today. But I do want to know, I kind of want to find out what the demographic is around here age-wise. So you don't have to answer if you do not want to, but what year did you graduate high school? What year did you graduate high school? I graduated high school class of 2010. So it's been a while, guys. It's been a while here. We're in 2026. It's been 16 years. I got lucky. Didn't have to deal with the or 2025. I didn't have to do the 10-year reunion because of the fact that COVID had happened. So class of 2010 got to slide away from it. But, oh, wow, you guys came in pretty fast right now. Here's Austin saying class of 2006, Emory 96. Or 97 for Emory. Julie, class of 89. Frank, 1980. Looks like Book in 2005. 1982, 2005. How about the year 3000? Shout out to you guys. We got a $20 super chat checking in 2002. Jason Booley. Thank you so much, Jason, for that $20 super chat, bro. Appreciate you. Fist bumps to you, my friend. And to those of y'all checking into this chat right now, appreciate y'all. 2011, Contrell, very close. 2012, we would have been in high school together. There's a class of 2010. Let's go to 2010. Class of 1902. Did you graduate with Don Julio out there, Sam, man? Cheers to you, my friend. Cheers to you. Shout-outs to all of y'all checking into the chat right now. Class of 32, says Sam. Here we go. 1st and 10 from the 30. A snap back, a wind-up, and a throw. Quick catch going to be made. Christian McCaffrey breaks 2 tackles, gains 9 yards. 2nd down and 1 for CMC. Let's start the clock. So, quickly, Christian McCaffrey Brings up a 2nd down and 1, a 9-yard grab out to the San Francisco 39. Thank you guys for checking in. By the way, I hope y'all feel the experience and the maturity in this chat room compared to some of the other channels that just has a bunch of goofballs just, being obscene and being obnoxious. That's going to be a good gain to the left-hand side, a gain of 5. This brings up a 1st down and 10. I do appreciate you guys in that chat area. I see all of y'all who are out there in that chat area, and I appreciate the wisdom and the knowledge about football that you guys bring, the level of maturity that you guys bring, y'all's appreciation for the fact that I actually get dressed for these live streams. Actually, that means something to me. It really does. Here we go, 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line. The San Francisco 49ers with the football, a wind up and a throw to the right-hand side. Looks like this time, is that Jake Tonjes? Haven't seen him play. No, that's Pharrell who picks up the catch. It's a 2nd down and 4. 2nd down and 4, a 6-yard pickup right there from Pharrell. Rams are the whiners' daddies, says Alec. Well, let's see what happens. Yeah, this chat is the bomb, says Cody. Cheers to you guys, man. Appreciate that. This chat is more mature than a lot of other channels out here, and we do a good job of keeping it that way. Thank you to the moderators for helping out with that shared goal here. Here's the snap on 2nd and 4 from the 50-yard line. A wind-up and a pitch. Kendrick Bourne makes the grab. Going to tear his jersey as he gets to the 30-yard line. 1st down, San Francisco. That's a 20-yard grab for Kendrick Bourne from the 15-yard line to the 30. Call it the 31, so a 19-yard pickup for Kendrick Bourne running around the field with untied shoes, bro. Tie your shoes. Tie your shoes, Kendrick. What are you doing? This should take us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Either way, 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. A single back formation. Kyle Juszczyk on the move. A little play action. Going to wind up and throw to Juszczyk. Juszczyk going to get the carry. Oh, the bulldozer will pick up 6 yards. 2nd down and 4 when we get back from this commercial break. This will take us to the end of the quarter, folks, in the 4th quarter about to get started. If the 49ers can get one back in the next couple minutes here, this is still a game. If they can make it 21-8, there's no reason to count the 49ers out just yet. Touchdown time, says Steve. Touchdown time, says Steve. Almost there, man. Almost there. Class of 2000, says Cody Turner. The first graduating class of the new millennium. Class of 2000 checking in. Okay, Dan of Hanover saying, I love it here. I've been here for 6 weeks. Glad I found football. You know what? I'm glad you found it too. Let's go. Appreciate you. We're answering back with another touchdown, says Tamara. You'll see a Football Nation parade float on Mason. Dude, that'd be – how incredible would that actually be, country, if that happened? That would be pretty crazy. Micah Kimbrough updating his photo here. Looks like Micah Kimbrough flexing here for the Indianapolis Colts. You still have one obscene goofball here, matey. Fair enough, dude. Fair enough. Thanks for checking in, man. I do appreciate that. Let's see. Class of 91, says Chupaconda. Class of 08, says Colin. Okay. Class of 2008, we would have been in high school together too, man. You would have graduated 2 years before me. So you would have been a senior when I was a sophomore? Yeah, you would have been a senior when I was a sophomore. So isn't it crazy, though, guys, how big of a difference that is? Like, if you're an upperclassman and you're hanging out with the freshmen, that's, like, so weird. Like, why is a senior hanging out with a bunch of 14-year-olds? But then you get into your 30s and, like, who cares, man, if you're 34 and I'm 30 or 31 or 32? Like, does that really make that big of a difference? It does in high school, which is hilarious because high school affects so many people in so many different ways. You know, some of the best memories that you have in your life happen in high school. It helps mold you for the future, but it's not your identity. So if you were someone like me who did the morning announcements and didn't really – I don't know. I did what I could, and I did theater, but I was never, like, the popular kid in school, you know what I mean? But if you're like me, man, you know, life's not over, right? We've still got we've still got plenty of time to change the narrative around us and who we are. And that's kind of what I've been out to do here over the past couple of years with Football Nation. Right now, the channel is growing, as you can see. Almost 61,000 subscribers. We should hit 61,000 by the end of tonight. Don't want to count my chickens before they hatch, but we are on the move. And if you guys appreciate a try-hard like me, because I've come to terms with the fact that I am a try-hard, whether I succeed or not. It's not cool to be the try-hard, but when it ends up resulting in awesome play calling, it's not so bad. Here we go. 25-yard line, inside of Rams territory. 49ers with the football, a snap and a handoff to CMC. He will pick up the 4 yards they need, and this will be a first down for CMC and the San Francisco 49ers. 1st and 10 coming up at the 21-yard line. Cheers to you, Halliburton. Let's go, bro. Let's go, man. I'm telling you, bro, I've always known that I'm a try-hard. I've always been a try-hard, but I'm proud of that, man. I think why even try if you're not going to really give it your everything? If you're not going to give it your all, don't even waste your time. 1st and 10. Christian McCaffrey in a single back formation from the 21 gets the toss to the left-hand side. CMC takes this one inside the red zone down at the 16-yard line. It's going to bring up a second down. 2nd down and 5 on a 5-yard pickup. So we are now officially inside of the red zone. Stay thirsty, my friends. Juan Rivera, go listen. Oh, okay, all right. Okay, Niners fumble Ruski, says Brad. Let's see if this happens. 49ers pushing inside of the red zone right now. There's the quick snap from the 16. Mac Jones winds up and throws. This catch will be made by George Kittle. This will bring up a 3rd down and 1. 49ers need to score quickly here. 49ers need to score quickly here. 3K fans watching, says Alec M. Thank you, Alec, for the update. Still waiting to get to 1,000 thumbs up on this live stream. We'll be lucky if we can get there, but I believe, man. I believe. Here we go. Snap. A quarterback sneak for Mac Jones. No? Yes? It's a quarterback sneak, and Mac Jones picks up 3 yards on the play. It's going to bring up a first down. San Francisco. It's a 1st and goal as that quarterback sneak takes them inside the 10. They were lined up at the 12. 3-yard pickup for Mac Jones before being tagged. 1st and goal. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line. Mac Jones under center. Looking for a touchdown here. Jones under center, moves McCaffrey, the snap, the drop back. Jones surveys. Jones is in trouble. He's got to improvise, finds the tight end. Farrell is wide open all by himself. That's a touchdown, San Francisco. And the 49ers will find the end zone as Farrell. Wow. Farrell will score the touchdown. Okay, Luke Farrell out of Ohio State makes the grab. Thanks again for that $20 super chat there, Jason. I do appreciate that, man. Don't think I forgot about you, bro. Appreciate that a lot. Here comes the extra point attempt from the right hash. Here's the snap. The kick is up. The extra point attempt is blocked, and the score is 28-20. The extra point attempt is blocked, and the score will stay 28-20. This is going to require a 2-point conversion now for the 49ers to tie it up. So no good on the PAT. PAT was blocked. And it looks like the Rams are going to take over now. Looks like the 49ers are going to punt this one away. It's a wild one, says Halliburton. Yes, saying Brady. Okay, guys, let's take a quick look at this. Coming up one more time, we'll take a quick look at the Los Angeles Rams one final time here. I don't want to keep beating this one over the head. I'd rather show this. I think I'm out of comparisons that I really want to show. I don't want to just go over and over again on those same comparisons. Okay, you know what? Let's do a pivot. Let's do a quick pivot. All right, guys. Who is that, says D. Tigertron. D. Tigertron, the man who just scored is Luke Farrell. He is another tight end on the unit here for the San Francisco 49ers. George Kittle, Jake Tonjes, and Luke Farrell make up the tight ends for the San Francisco 49ers. Just to answer your question right now. Let's see. So, the pivot, the question I was going to ask right now, I asked you guys what your favorite what year you graduated high school was, but who is your NBA team? That's what I want to ask you guys, because we're going to slowly transition into basketball right now. And my guess is that we'll probably have a lot of Lakers fans in the house right here, maybe some Golden State Warriors fans in the house right now. If there are some fans out there, I see Lakers, let's go. Dan Tem saying, go Spurs, go. How about them San Antonio Spurs? Shout out to you guys. Rake Flyer with the Nuggets. I do like the Nuggets, by the way. Tough loss for the San Antonio Spurs against the Lakers. I did cover that game on this channel. Orlando Magic has checked in right now. What's up? Leroy saying the Seattle Supersonic. Been a while. That's now OKC. Todd Tier saying the Bulls. Brendan for the Lakers. Pixel for the Rockets. I don't do NBA. Sorry. No worries, Julie. No worries, Julie. I'm just glad that you're here. Looks like Brad checking in for the Lakers. Fun fact, I live close to SoFi Stadium. Dude, fun fact, I'm 5 minutes away from the AT&T Center here. I can get to the San Antonio Spurs game quickly. Warriors in the house. Celtics, baby. Pacers, baby. We're going to cover a lot of these teams. The postseason can't get here soon enough. I'm excited for postseason football or postseason basketball as well. Thanks for checking in, guys. Okay. You guys made that fun. Commercial break is now over. It's going to be a 1st and 10. The 49ers going to punt this football or kick this football off, and we get a return out to the 35, call it the 36-yard line. It's a 1st and 10 for the Los Angeles Rams, and the Rams with 12:23 have an 8-point lead. Let's see how they can hold up. Shout out to all of you Bulls fans in Chicago. Where were you guys during the baseball playoffs, man, when we were covering the Chicago Cubs? Where were you guys when I was covering the Cubs? Just kidding. Is Christian McCaffrey out? No, Christian McCaffrey is in. Christian McCaffrey, you can see his numbers right here, folks. You can see CMC. You see that? Cool. 1st and 10 coming up right now for the LA Rams at the 36-yard line. From the 36, a play action here. Matthew Stafford throws this one, lays that one out. Looks like that pass is going to be incomplete. No flag. 2nd down and 10 on the incomplete. Right here watching this stream. Jack checking in for Miami Heat. A quick stop in Santa Clara will explode, says Danny. I think so too. I think so too. Go Cavs, says Amber. Same for Mimi. 1st and 10 becomes 2nd and 10 after the incomplete pass right now. Matthew Stafford took a quick look over to the left-hand side, unable to connect. We've got trips on the left for this one. Stafford sends his man in motion. We'll look to the left again. Puka Nacua gets his hands around the football. A juke move right here, and Nacua gets out to the 49-yard line. Puka for 13, and Puka Nacua picks up a Los Angeles Rams 1st down. 1st down for Los Angeles. Less than 12 minutes here left to go in the 4th quarter. If they keep this up, it's going to be the end of the story here for the 49ers. Yes, CMC has a chance of a touchdown, says Julie. Carrie wants me to bust out a crystal ball right now. Carrie asking me who's winning the Super Bowl. I don't know, dude. How am I supposed to know? Here's the snap, dropping back. This time a wind up and a throw. This time it's caught. This time it's well upfield and inside the red zone. Looks like Ferguson makes a grab. And Ferguson will pick up a huge 1st down, a 32-yard gain, and a 1st down, Los Angeles Rams. 1st down for the Rams. This takes us inside the red zone. Here we go. All right, y'all. A play inside the red zone, 1st and 10 to the San Francisco 19-yard line. Is Chauncey Billups still in jail? I don't know, Z-Cam. Here we go. Single back this time from the 19-yard line. Matthew Stafford going to step back, sends a man in motion. A toss, fakes the toss to the left, throws to the right. Catch is made inside the 10, getting down inside. Parkinson picks up the first and goal. First down, Los Angeles again. This time it's a first and goal from the 7-yard line. First and goal from the 7-yard line. It's like we're not even in the postseason yet. We're literally not even. We don't even know who's making the playoffs, and people asking who's going to win the Super Bowl. We got a long way to go, guys. Let's at least get to the playoffs, and then I'll make a prediction. We don't even know who's going to be in the playoffs. First and goal from the 7-yard line. Matthew Stafford under center, hands this off. Kyren Williams finds a space. Kyren Williams will run this one in. Stays on his feet. That's a touchdown, Los Angeles Rams. And the Rams will score 6 more points off a Kyren Williams touchdown here. That will help their case a lot. No defense here from the San Francisco 49ers, but what do you expect? Honestly, Gary, I should troll. Just like that. Yeah, bro, the Jets are going to win the Super Bowl. I'm telling you right now, I'm with Gary, dude. Gary's absolutely – it's going to be Miami. It's going to be Miami Dolphins in the Super Bowl with the Tennessee Titans, dude. It's going to be the Titans and the Jets in the AFC Championship. The kick is up. The kick is good. It's 35-20 with 10:04 left to go. All right, folks, there we go. Funny to see the crowd on TV all quiet and still, says Rake Flyer. How about that, says Todd Tier. Rams versus Patriots Super Bowl. Okay, you know what, man? Someone asked me what my Super Bowl prediction is. What about you guys? Let me ask y'all in the chat right now. What is your real, genuine Super Bowl prediction? I think it's crazy to be making Super Bowl predictions this early in the season. We haven't even gotten to, like, we're not even done with bye weeks yet, and we're already asking who's going to win the Super Bowl. But what do you genuinely think? Wife's a 49ers fan. She's glad for your show while I'm outside barbecuing, and she's with the 3-month-old baby. Daniel, I love it, dude. We got a 7-month-old downstairs, man. My wife's taking care of him right now. I know the feeling, dude. Thanks for checking in, Daniel. Shout out to dads. Dads helping dads. Appreciate you watching, man. Dads supporting dads. You see that right there? Appreciate it. Let's see. Pats versus Buccaneers for the Super Bowl. Honestly, I don't know, man. We just watched that game, and the Buccaneers looked a little flat. Of course, no Mike Evans and no Chris Godwin. No surprise there. Broncos and Eagles, saying Grover. Broncos and Eagles. That could be a good one, too. Tough. Let's see. Seattle and someone in the AFC, I guess, space. Congratulations on the good dads. Cheers to all the dads out there. By the way, man, show of hands, who's a dad? Shout out to dads out there everywhere. Dads supporting dads, looking for those hands up. Where are the dads in the chat? You guys like me? You guys rocking the dad bod, bro? Shout out to John Jackson. Cheers to you, brother. What's up, Micah Kimbrough? Dad in the house. Let's go. We got Major Skrilla. Happy birthday, homie. Steven saying I'm a dad. Does Sugar Daddy... No, it does not. Nice try, though. Granddad, says Paul Gregory. Love it, man. Halliburton in the house. 5 kids, 4 girls, 1 boy. Okay, 1 wife. Let's go, says Watch Out Colonel. Who else in here? Dads versus moms. Hey, man, we're not against moms. We back them up, man. Shout out to Noah. What's going on? Dad and Grandpa, says Lance Bowers. Rock and roll, man. Happy birthday, says Courtney. Danny dropping the thumbs up. Ancient Aliens, I see you with your hand up right now. Todd Tier, by the way, guys, we don't do football during Father's Day. So, we don't really get a chance to do that. Here's our quick little moment. John Jackson, Todd Tier, Reginald, Chupaconda, thank you very much, guys. Shout out to all the dads in the chat. Sam Pike saying, I'm a dad of 2 awesome sons, man. Seriously, dude, that is so cool, guys. Cheers to you, Mongo. Appreciate you guys. All right, man. Well, dads, it's our responsibility. It's our responsibility to make sure we continue raising good men and good women for the future. It's our responsibility to raise good men and good women for the future, so not to stand on a soapbox right now. But I hope that you guys are reaching out to your children and making sure that they know you're proud of them. Here we go from the 35-yard line, waiting for the snap. The drop back, surveying around here, going to wind up and throw. Catch made by George Kittle at the 40-yard line. He gets a push here. He gets past the 40 to the 43. That's good for a first. Not close enough for a first down. Second down coming up now. It'll be a 2nd down and 2, an 8-yard gain right there. That's a solid pickup for the San Francisco 49ers. Here we go. What's going on, Sergio? Rake saying, don't forget to smash that thumbs up. 2nd down and 2. San Francisco with the football at the 44-yard line. A running back to either side of Mac Jones. It's a handoff to CMC, who goes backwards. He'll be hit hard on that one by Landman. This brings up a 3rd down and 4 as CMC goes backwards. 3rd down and 4. Always expose your kids to good music, says Todd Tier. Good music makes a big difference for sure. 5:51 p.m., folks. We are in this 4th quarter. The clock is ticking. 7:20 is the start of the next game. So about 10 minutes left to go and 9 minutes left to go here in this one. Motion on the field. Looks like this time it's Kendrick Bourne who's the motion man. Mac Jones doesn't like the look. He's in trouble. He's on the scramble. The windup and the throw. Almost intercepted here. 3rd down and 4 becomes 4th down and 4 with the incomplete pass. 8:41, and it looks like the 49ers will have to go for it here. I can't imagine that they're going to punt down by 15. 4th down and 4 at their own 41-yard line. I think they need this here. Turnover on downs, and the Rams should probably end up winning this game. What's going on, Too Real to Handle, saying wanted to pop in and say what's up. What's up, Too Real? Appreciate you, bro. 4th down and 4. Shotgun formation. Going from the bottom to the top of the screen. Here's the snap. Dropping down, looking left, throwing to the motion man. There's a flag on the play. And it looks like George Kittle is saying, yeah, dude. That flag for sure. They're going to call this DPI, folks. They're going to call this defensive pass interference. I think that's the right call. This is against the Rams. This should be a first down. 8:36. 8:36 left to go. San Francisco needs Brock Purdy, says Marcus Brown. You think so, Marcus? John Jackson letting us know we're getting closer and closer to that 1K mark. Ooh, there's a penalty on both sides, guys. So, illegal shift also going to be a flag. Here. It'll be a replay of 4th down. Did you get that? There was a holding on the defense. That would have been an automatic first down. Instead, there was also an illegal shift here on the offense. Those penalties offset. It's a replay of 4th down and 4. 4th down and 4, George Kittle. My Skittle lined up in the slot right now. Here's the snap, dropping back on 4th and 4. A wind up and a toss. It's intercepted. It's picked off, and the Rams going to come down with it. Out to the 40-yard line-ish. We'll call that the 38, and that's actually really, really good field position here for the Los Angeles Rams. That could be all she wrote, folks. An interception there. Christian McCaffrey going to get picked off by Forbes. And Forbes going to bring it out for 5 more yards down at the San Francisco 38-yard line. This game might be all she wrote, man. This game might be over, bro. It's over now, says Eric Dexter. That does feel like a dagger. Like a dagger plunged right into the heart. And I'm not trying to be poetic right there. I'm just saying I think the San Francisco 49ers might be cooked after that one. Field goal here, and it would still be a 2-possession game. A touchdown here makes it a 3-possession game. Right? You're down by 18. You got to get – actually, if you're down by 16, no, a field goal here would definitely make it a 3-possession game. Did you ever wonder if the refs are biased, says Steven? You know, I'll tell you this, man. As someone who officiated Texas high school football for years, if you're to the refs, they're gonna be very strict, man. They're gonna be very strict with your team in particular. I've seen it happen myself. I'll tell you right now, I know from experience, it does happen. Shout, oh my goodness, look at this little man. Hi, baby boy. Hi. He's wearing his football ghost pajamas right now. This one's got a little helmet on it. This is little Sammy, guys. This is my boy. This is my son. This is the 7-month-old that I was telling you about, bro. Shout out to all the dads out there who are lucky enough to have their little guys. Maybe they're big now. He's looking at himself. He realizes he's right here. Is that you, buddy? You see you guys in the chat?
He said little guys or girls.
Yeah. By the way, you can speak into that mic.
Am I on there?
Oh yeah, you're definitely.
Oops.
Oh, yeah, I can hear you. Yeah. This is my boy. This is Sammy. Mwah. I love you, little guy. You're cute. You want some beer? No, I'm kidding.
Oh, that's beer. That looks like something else.
Oh, what a cute little baby.
I was gonna try to take him for a walk.
We put him, Christina dressed him up in his little football onesie. He's got a helmet here. They've got little footballs as well. It's supposed to be a little for Halloween, but honestly, this outfit might be a little on the big side for him, right? It's not going to make it to next Halloween.
No.
And he wants to say something, too. What do you want to say? What do you want to tell them? No? Okay. That's okay, little man. That's okay, little man. So, I hang out with you guys all day on Sundays. A part of me, it breaks my heart to not be able to hang out with my little man on Sundays. But it won't be forever. It won't be forever. I love little Sammy. Maybe one day he'll call these games with me when he gets a little bit older. But here we go, guys. We got a 1st and 10 coming up right now for the LA Rams at the 40. It looks like the 38-yard line, heading in right here. Here's the snap. Matthew Stafford will hand this off to the right-hand side. Blake Corum will go down after losing a couple yards. Isn't that right, Sammy? Isn't that right, little man? Let's go ahead and bring up our drive chart one more time. It's a 2nd down and 8. Get the clock ticking here. They're going to move this forward. Go Rams! That's it. Future Hall of Famer, says D. Tigertron. That's right, man. He is a future Hall of Famer. That is a future Hall of Famer. That's why we don't like to curse or drink or get too ridiculous on this channel, because we've got a little man to watch after. 2nd down and 8. Actually, a 2nd down and what? What happened here? 2nd down and 15. Did I miss something? I did miss something. It's a 2nd down and 15. This time Blake Corum will get the carry. Blake Corum takes it out to the 35-yard line. Sammy doesn't like me shouting right now. This brings up a 3rd down. You got him?
Yeah, but I forgot about this one.
We got to put this one on him. It says on Sunday here. Take him. This is the next baby one here. On Sunday, we watch football with Daddy. That's what he's going to end up wearing here soon. All right, guys, 3rd down and 7 coming up. Let's get locked into football here. Enough with the mushy stuff. A look to the right-hand side. A wind-up and a throw. The catch is made. Tyler Higbee will pick up the 1st down for the LA Rams. And it's a 1st down, Los Angeles. Okay. Okay. Appreciate you, Cragger. Appreciate that very much. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line. Here we go. Clock is ticking right now. Appreciate that super chat, Cody. With Veterans Day coming up, can we get a thumbs up for them? And from one to another, say thank you. Cheers to you, Cody. Cheers to the veterans out there. Thank you all for your service. Here's the snap and a handoff, this time up the middle right here, down to about the 21-yard line, 2nd down and 7. By the way, in November, I typically do a donation. Last season in November, we actually donated to the Wounded Warriors Project, so 10% of all Super Chats on this channel last season went to the Wounded Warriors Project for the month of November. You know, that being said, man, I do need to get another fundraiser here going. Thanks again, Cody. I appreciate that. 2nd down and 7 coming up. 2nd and 7 with 6 minutes left to go here in the 4th. The LA Rams just looking to pick up more 1st downs. I don't even think they're trying to score. I think they're just trying to milk this clock here. It's a handoff to Blake Corum. It brings up a 3rd down and 2 on a 5-yard gain. Army in the house. AF vet in the house, man. Let's go. Marine Corps 250th birthday is tomorrow, says Zork. I'm not allowed to say Semper Fi because I never served, but I got you out there. Appreciate you guys. Los Angeles Rams with the football right now. LA Rams, 5 minutes and 20 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter of this game. A single back formation motion on the field. Here's the snap and a little play action. Looking, winds up, throws. Colby Parkinson, the 10, the 5. He will trot this one into the end zone. A touchdown, Los Angeles Rams. And the Rams have salted this thing away, man. That's another touchdown, doubling up this team again. The score is 41-20, and Sean McVay all smiles on the sideline right now. Mean Law saying we're at about 800 likes. Approaching the 1,000 mark, but we're going to start getting a drop. I can smell a dip in viewership coming up on the horizon if the 49ers don't score on this next drive. I can already feel the dip in viewership happening if the 49ers don't score on this next drive. The extra point attempt is up and is good right there. I don't know if we'll get to the 1,000 likes, but we're working for it. Gracias, amigo. Dios te bendiga. Gracias, Bobby. Appreciate that. Bendiciones a todo. Bobby shook. Ay, mijito. Ay. Appreciate you guys. Alec M saying 3,200 watching this live stream. You know what? Let's stop flying blind right now. I can actually take a look at the YouTube analytics right now. 3,163 people watching this live stream right now. 816 likes on this so far. Our chat rate at about 47, so we're getting about 47 chats per minute right now. And total views on this live stream so far, according to the analytics, saying 46,371. We'll take a look at that towards the end here. I don't normally like to look at the analytics while I'm live streaming, so, you know, can we get a like spike? I've never heard of a like spike. I do like that, No Daffy. I do like that, No Daffy. Now, I appreciate y'all. I'm saving my requests. I'd like to get to 1,000 on this one, guys, but if we can't, I'm saving my requests for the last live stream of today. Tonight's live stream, the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Chargers. Now, I don't like to put my eggs in one basket, but I feel pretty good about that game. I'm going to do everything in my power to get started on time for that one, which would be at 7:50 or 6:50 p.m. That stream would start at 6:50 p.m. Spike the like, says Todd Tier. Like Mike, be like Mike. Checking in, Rams woke up, says Guy Tuber. Dude, the Rams are looking sick right now. I'm sure the world is a better place with it is for me, man. It is for me, for sure, for sure. Caleb the Magnificent, says Reggio. No O-line, no wins. Pretty simple concept, Kyle Shanahan, says Julie. My high school buddies were sixer ball boy? What does that mean? They were ball boys for the 76ers? Is that what you're saying, Merton? That's kind of cool. Do they get paid league minimum? Because if they do, they're probably doing just fine. I'd be a ball boy for league minimum. What's the league minimum in the NFL right now? $500,000 or something crazy? Would totally be a ball boy for $500K. Let's see. Belt to bottom, 49ers are straight fire, or straight booty is what he's saying. Belt to bottom, the 49ers are straight booty, says Jose. We need Purdy, says Steve. Thanks, Cody Turner. Appreciate that. Here's the kickoff. The 49ers going to get the football now. Here's the kickoff and the return. Goes through the back of the end zone. Let's start this drive. 1st and 10. So a 1st and 10 coming up for the San Francisco 49ers. $10K a month for practice squad, says Major Skrilla. Major Skrilla saying, is it 10 grand a month for practice squad? So you're still making $100K a year on practice squad? That's kind of cool. NBA minimum is like $900K nowadays. Is it really, Alec M? That's insane. 1st and 10, 35-yard line. Here's the snap. Mac Jones on 1st and 10 will wind up and fire. The catch is made upfield right here. Looks like this time it'll be Robinson who makes the grab. Robinson picks up about 12, 13 yards to 1st and 10, gets the clock ticking once again. That takes us to about midfield. San Francisco 49ers have a lot of ground to make up right now. They got to score 21 points in less than 5 minutes. A wind-up and a throw out here to Sky Moore. Sky Moore makes the grab. This will be another 15-yard pickup, maybe a 16-yard pickup. First down once again for the San Francisco 49ers. Just like that, they're at the 33-yard line of the LA Rams inside of Rams territory. The snap on 1st and 10, a wind-up and a throw. Sky Moore makes another grab, this time down at the 25. This will bring up a 2nd down and 2. 2nd down and 2 at the 25. 2nd down and 2 at the 25. 4 minutes and 16 seconds. Shotgun formation. 2 receivers to the right-hand side. Mac Jones doesn't like it. He runs to the left. He'll wind up and throw. Christian McCaffrey makes the grab. He's down at the 16. That's good for a first down, 49ers. Again, maybe too little too late. 4:06 on the clock. The clock has stopped. Only down by 22 with 4 minutes. That's it, DJ Jean. Are we calling this one yet? Yeah, we're definitely probably calling this one, dude. I don't see any way the 49ers can get back, but that doesn't mean that this doesn't affect fantasy football records right now, which is why, unlike a lot of channels, I try to keep the fantasy scores on the right-hand side. 1st and 10. Here is the snap, dropping back, looking to the right, will wind up and throw. Catch is made by CMC down at about the 12-yard line. This will bring up a 2nd down and 6 on a 4-yard pickup. Happy birthday, says Eric. Happy birthday, says John. 2nd down and 6 from the 12-yard line. Here's the snap, the blitz coming in, a shot to the end zone for Jawan Jennings, incomplete pass, 3rd down and 6 coming up now. There is a flag on the play. Let's find out what this flag is with 3 minutes and 39 seconds left to go. Find out what the flag is. 41-22 Seahawks, says Living Like Larry. False start on the offense. Replay 2nd down. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 11 after the 5-yard penalty. So a false start on the offense. 2nd down and 11 at the LA Rams 17-yard line. Matthew Stafford. You know, Matthew Stafford's got a healthy amount of gray in his beard. 2nd down and 11. Here's the snap, dropping back against the 4-man rush. Going to wind up and throw. It's a check down here. Looks like Brian Robinson Jr. will pick up 5, maybe 6 yards. 3rd down. They're going to call that a 4-yard gain right here. 2nd down and 7. 3rd down and 7 after 2nd and 11. So a 4-yard pickup on 2nd and 11 brings up a 3rd down and 7. Just noticed why they just noticed all that gray in the beard, says Julie. Here we go. From the 13-yard line. Looking for a 1st down on 3rd down and 7. The snap, Jones takes. He looks left, he shoots, looks for the end zone. Kittle shoots to the end zone. And they're going to say he stepped out of bounds. They're calling that a touchdown. Is it a touchdown or not? So the officials put the hands up for a touchdown. Let's see if Kittle stepped out of bounds or not. Kittle goes up. Kittle goes down. He dives for the pylon. Let's watch it one more time. A blade of grass. No, there's space there. Wow. I think Kittle actually scored, dude. I think George Kittle scored a touchdown right now. Diving for the pylon. He gets it. Touchdown 49ers. Touchdown George Kittle. And Kittle scores a touchdown on the pylon. 13-yard touchdown here. Here comes the 2-point conversion. They're going to need it. The 2-point conversion, the snap, surveying. Mac Jones shoots. This is tipped in the air, and that's going to be picked off. So the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful. 2:53 left to go. 49ers going to need to recover an onside kick here. With 2 minutes and 53 seconds left to go, the LA Rams in the driver's seat. At least they got back. At least they got back their consolation prize. Kittle got the touchdown. Game's not over just yet, says Platano Fritos. Welcome back, homie. Thanks for checking in, both to you and Country and Courtney. Excuse me, both you and Courtney. Platano Fritos, appreciate you, brother. Gray hairs are earned, not given, says Living Like Larry. That's right, sir. I just got my hair cut, and they found quite a few, so, you know. Right back in the game, says Emery. I don't think so. Down by 16 here. They now need to get 2 two-point conversions on top of 2 more touchdowns. I wouldn't call them right back in the game. Let's start here with trying to recover the onside kick that we're about to watch. 49ers going to have to recover an onside kick. Plátano Fritos, cheers, brother. Cheers to you, sir. What a play by George Kittle to tiptoe the sideline and shoot for the end zone there. Unknown to you saying, I feel adopted. Why? What do you mean, bro? I appreciate you. I'm glad that you're here, Unknown. I am so glad that you're here, dude. Welcome back, man. Why do you feel adopted? No. I hope that even if you do feel adopted, you still feel loved. Waiting for the kickoff now. We're waiting for the onside kick right now for the San Francisco 49ers as they're lining up for an awkward onside kick. 15% chance at recovering the onside, says Julie. I eat my words. He showed up after all, says Courtney. Earned every one of them, says Mark McKay. Cheers to that, Mark. Just kick the ball, saying Michael. Okay, Guy Tuber, I'm with you, man. I think this one's over. We've got one more game tonight, Steelers and Chargers, but we'll finish this game all the way through, waiting for the onside kick, and the LA Rams should be able to finish this game if they can recover here. They are lining up, the officials taking their time before setting this football down. There it is. Football has been placed. Lining up for the kickoff here. It's actually going to be a drop kick, so no place. Here's the drop kick. It's going to go. It's going to be a bad kick, honestly. I don't know what on earth that was. That was the weakest onside kick I've ever seen, and it ends up being very anticlimactic. It's first down for the LA Rams. It's a first down and 10 at the San Francisco 43. Okay. Steelers going to lose, says James. What do you think, man? So this game is just about over. I think we know who's going to win this game. I think we're pretty sure on who's going to win this game. I got one more game for y'all today. Who will win? Is it going to be the Steelers? Or is it going to be the Chargers? Is it going to be the Steelers or is it going to be the Chargers? Here's the snap. Here's the handoff. This one up the gut. It's going to be a modest 3-yard gain right here. Should be a timeout going to be called by the 49ers. That'll be one less for San Francisco. 2 timeouts remaining. Takes a few seconds off the clock. You guys, 59% of the chat going with the Steelers. I don't know. Brady hates the 49ers. Got a smirk on his face, says Julie. Wait, do redheads not turn gray? Yeah, they do for sure. Eric, I see you out there. Eric Dexter, hello, my friend. Hey, Aaron, where are you? 2nd down and 7. Coming up now. I'm going to step away from the chat. I'm trying to read the chat because I'm trying to stay engaged with you guys so that we can all still feel like this game is worth watching. But realistically speaking, here's a snap and a handoff, and it looks like Kyren Williams will pick up 5 yards. 3rd down and 2 coming up right now. Timeout going to be called again. So it'll be the second timeout for the 49ers. They have 1 remaining with 2:48 left to go here. San Francisco. Second timeout taken by the 49ers. A first down here in this game is basically done, dude. A first down here in this game is basically done, dude, as we approach the 50,000 views mark right now. As we approach the 50,000 views mark right now. Thanks for hanging out, guys. 3rd down and 2 coming up right now. So say, did Fernando Mayen just message me? 3rd down and 2. I formation. Here's the snap and a handoff to the right-hand side. Looks like Kyren Williams going to be short of the line to gain. It brings up a 4th down and 1, and a timeout will be called again. Final timeout. Whoa, timeout taken by who now? Okay, yeah, timeout for sure taken this time by the 49ers. No timeouts remaining. 2:42 left to go. It's a 4th down and 1, and a first down here would just about end this thing. Just about. Not 100%, but just about end this thing. Who kicked that crappy ball anyway, says Julie. Who needs it the most? Right now, I don't think either of these teams need it the most, but that's going to make a big difference here in this division, especially with the win that the Seahawks are getting right now. 2 minutes and 42 seconds, single back formation, waiting for the snap. Matthew Stafford, an I now formation. I formation. Looks like an offsides right here. They got them to jump. This will be encroachment, and this will be a first down. They didn't even need to snap the ball. It's a first down for the LA Rams with 2:42, and Sean McVay just cheesing right now on the sideline. All smiles. The 49ers know they screwed that up. Shanahan, all kinds of upset right now. That was the perfect play dialed up there by the LA Rams. They got them to jump. They got them to jump. Good hard count from Matthew Stafford. 1st and 10 at the San Francisco 49. They're going to probably take a quick knee right here. Well, they got to pick up one more first down, I'm pretty sure. 29-yard line, Stafford. Snap, handoff. This will take us to the 2-minute warning as Kyren Williams gets dropped at the 21-yard line. 2nd down coming up. That kick did stink, says Guy Tuber. Your reaction is priceless, says M. Mig. Man, that's a tough one, man. That's a tough one for sure. 26 points isn't taking the day off, says Courtney. I mean, they did put on 26 points, but the defense took the day off. They gave up 42. The defense gave up 42 points. This will take us to the 2-minute warning, guys. When we get back, we'll have probably a knee here. I don't know, maybe a throw. They're going to try to pick up one more first down, and then this game is done. Okay, Jose Diaz. What's going on, Jose? It means 49ers, you are 3rd place, son. Jose, thanks for checking in. 49ers are about to sit down in 4th place. For sure, Chargers on the decline now, says Alec. You think so? Looks like 50-50 split here. The chat believes 50% Steelers, 50% Chargers, 161 votes. 42 so far, says Todd Tier. Unknown saying not adopted. Thanks, Unknown. We got you, brother. Why was Buffalo football team named Bills? Are you asking us, or are you actually... It's because of Buffalo Bill Cody, Lil Chi-Town, or LC Chi-Town. This question has come up multiple times when we do our halftime trivia quizzes. Named after the Wild West frontiersman Buffalo Bill Cody. It was named in the Buffalo Bills. In case, I don't know if you were asking or if you were asking a trivia question or if you generally did not know. But just to answer this question, that is why the Buffalo Bills are named the Buffalo Bills. It was actually named by the fans of Buffalo after Buffalo Bill Cody. Anyways, okay. William Cody. Just thought I'd put that up there. Defense did not show up today. Did not look prepared at all. Henry saying, I like the Steelers. Burn the clock, says Guy Tuber. That's the plan right now. Joey Montoya. You're welcome, sir. Dolphins with the win, says LC Chi-Town. Dolphins lost today, though. I'm pretty sure. I was generally asking. I got you, little Chi-Town. I got you, bro. Buffalo Bill slaughtered bison to make. Wait, what? Why are the Ravens named the Ravens? The Baltimore Ravens, same situation. It was named after Edgar Allan Poe. Edgar Allan Poe is a Baltimore native. In case you don't know who Edgar Allan Poe is, you should probably read a book. One of the greatest poets of the United States of America was from the area of Baltimore, and one of his famous poems was named The Raven. That is the name of the Baltimore Ravens, thanks to that. Again, don't know if you were actually asking, Chaz, but just answering for you right there. Chi-Town is my hometown, says Steven. You guys, you learn something new every day, don't you? You learn something new every day. CMC touchdown is very slim chance now. Facts, man. Facts. Does the 49ers still have a chance of going into the playoffs? Quote the Raven, nevermore. To quote the Raven, nevermore. That was so funny. I don't know if you guys have ever watched AP Bio. There was a hilarious line about Baltimore in there. Anyways, I got a 2nd down and 3 coming up right now for the LA Rams. A 1st down will ice this game. 2nd down and 3 from the 22-yard line as we wait for the snap. An I formation. A snap, a handoff. Kyren Williams up the middle. Williams will pick up the 1st down inside the red zone. And it looks like it's going to be a 1st and 10, and this should be all she wrote, guys. We got a 1st and 10. Let's let this clock continue to tick. School tomorrow for the little kids, gang. Mañana. Think azul, eh? Got you. Blue. Blue says day. Sun Trejo. Dayson Trejo. Dolphins 30, Bills 13. Oh, I'm thinking. You're right, Guy Tuber. Thank you. I don't know why I was thinking that the Ravens were playing the Dolphins today. The Ravens managed to come back and win. I'm thinking about last week's Thursday Night Football. So not just to you who corrected me on that one, but shout out to little LC Chi-Town who said that correctly. LC Chi-Town, you were right, buddy. You were right, sir. Ravens beat the Vikings. The Ravens did come back to beat the Vikings. The Ravens did get the win this week. Even though my team got beat, says Julie. Well, Julie, can't win them all. 2nd down and 11. This is going to be your final score, guys. They're in victory formation. They are taking the knees right now. Let's just go ahead and hit it for final. All right, guys, I got about, 30 minutes until I got to be live for the next live stream. I am going to make some quick changes between this one and the next one. I'm just going to go ahead and turn off my camera. If you guys want to help support, man, a couple more subscribers would get us to 60.8. And tonight we've got a big goal of trying to get to 61,000. So thank y'all so much for watching this live stream. That is the final score, 42-26. I am going to turn my camera off and make some quick adjustments here. I'll leave the scoreboard up for now. But you guys have been amazing. My name is Mario Manuel. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, let's effing go. Peace out, guys.